Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Yo.
Hello. No, yeah. Oh, that was gross. Okay.
That was a little bit gross. All right.
Oh, yeah, that meeting. No. Okay, yeah. So here we are. Okay. Raining in Britain.
It's gross. It's like that old Seinfeld bit. I'm not ashamed. That's the issue. You should be.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that was me and Philly Gills.
Oh, no way. I've dealt with this very thing. Very thing. When there's an update, it resets all your mic stuff, so you're going to have to go in OBS. If it's the same problem I dealt with, yeah, you're going to have to go in there. Really?
There we go. There we go. Ah, right.
Are we all on?
Tell him, Polly. Tell him. Tell him.
It sets all when there's an update. It sets OBS resets everything to default, and the default means you're gonna have to go into the advanced microphone settings and pick your microphone directly and particularly.
Happens so fucking often that you'd think I'd know by now, wouldn't you? But no. So I tell you what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do real quick, right? Just gonna do the intro real quick, and it's just gonna be the end of the intro. Here you go.
Meeting.
Oh, well, it may be raining in England, but it's also raining in my pants. Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined as always by my colonial co-host and collaborators, as Sinatra says.
What?
And Pizza the Dub is Polydub.
It just feels robotic now.
Just slid in there right at the end, didn't you, Polly? Just that's all I can remember.
This is how Broadway people feel. Is it doing the same lines
every
trying
night
to sound
after. Keep it fresh, man. You slid in, and it made me shudder, but it was the shudder of pleasure.
No, it was gross. It was gross.
It was not gross. It was a natural and beautiful thing. No, honestly, that's all I can remember now. Jesus Christ. That's what fucking Sinatra said about the Seinfeld. Right, I was saying, whenever I'm because Sinatra's good enough to, well, not good enough. He sent me a bragging photo of him and Phil Gilmore in Texas getting absolutely wankered on the turkey. And,
boy, were we.
Oh, boy, were you. Because that wasn't even Phil Gilmore you were next to. That was Michelle Obama, sir. I'm going throughout the week. You know, if I see some news when I'm on fucking social medias or whatever, I'll take a fucking screenshot of it. Oh, fuck Sinatra. Fuck Sinatra.
I pay for your food, you brittle-boned fuck.
Thank you very much for the $3. Pinky, who says, Polly, did you see the thing that I sent you? I did, and it's in my bank.
Oh, wank bank. Ah, cultural difference. You call it a spank bank.
Yeah.
Wank bank over here. See, we're learning.
No, I did, and it was awesome. Pinky. I've had a hell of a weekend.
Have you really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And I haven't gotten around to responding to a whole bunch of messages. I got my phone right here.
Well, you can respond to this message. What was up with your weekend? Was it a good hell of a weekend? A bad hell of a weekend? A mediocre hell of a weekend? A purgatory weekend?
What?
Polly, how was your weekend?
Yo. Oh, it was all right. A little hungover from last night. I do Sunday night drinking. It's a thing.
Yeah,
I do
did
it.
Sunday night.
Yeah,
I did.
I did some last night.
Yeah.
It's a
So
responsible adult thing to do.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Not so much because I drank too much, but because I only allowed the 2 hours of detoxification time before I was up and about and running out and running around and doing things and, what have you.
Nah, you gotta have a decent sleep if you're doing a Sunday night drinking, mate.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't. So, yeah.
I slept for about 5 hours last night. I completely understand where Polly's coming from right now.
5 hours. Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Oh, you fucking old. Oh, we used to dream of sleeping for 5 hours when I were a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, you think you had it tough? When we got home, our fathers would kill us. If we were lucky. I had Zed threw $1 saying, Drunkle, you feckin' muted. Yeah. We took care of it there.
Feckin'.
And feckin'. Steve Dave threw $1 saying, you're silent on your end, Drunkle. This is what happens when you skip a Monday. I didn't skip a Monday, sir. I was very, very ill. I was at death's door. God bless me. There were pints. There were no pints. I didn't drink. That's where most of the sickness came from, I think. You get so ill that you go like, oh, I'm not going to have any beer. And that just makes you more ill. Like all the collective hangovers of fucking 20 years of drinking all hit me at once. Oh, God. It was like fighting the 7 deadly sins. There were points where I was just led in bed go, do you guys have Lemsip over there, by the way? Guess not. No, it's like a crushed mixture of, you say, caffeine and paracetamol and a bit of flavour. And you put some boiling water on it, not from the microwave. And you mix it up, and it's it's like a fruity flavour. You got lemon, you got fucking blackcurrant, and you drink that, and it makes you feel better because it's a nice warm drink, and also it's got paracetamol in it, so it's better than just taking a pill, And you can sip away at it as well. It soothes your throat. But I'm sat there and I'm going, I'm gonna get up. I gotta turn the kettle on, and I gotta wait, and I'm gonna pour it out. I'm just gonna snort a line of Lemsip instead. I did not do that. Do not do that at home. I did not do it.
What's paracetamol?
Paracetamol, yeah.
What is that?
Paracetamol.
Whatever. What is that?
It's a very, very mild painkiller used for just, your everyday headache. Akin to aspirin, but isn't aspirin. It's different.
If I look that up, is it just going to be acetaminophen? Tylenol?
I don't know what those things are.
Yeah.
Could be. Might be. I don't know.
Could
but
be,
I did find
be,
this fucking...
Actually is.
Viper's right. It is gross. It is horrible. And every time you smell it, you go, it reminds me of when I felt shit. It gets in your head. You know what I mean? Whereas I found this fucking...
You don't associate it with anything good.
No, you do not. You do not. Although I did find Lemsip Max, which is, they're using the real shit in that. Wild berry and orange flavour. And I tell you what, I might start drinking that shit recreationally, man. That's fucking good. To Travis Gardner threw $3 saying, did you check your email? I did not, Travis Gardner, but I will be sure to do that after this show. Did you? Has anyone else checked their email today? Is there something we should be worried about? Have I been sent an e-summons? Guess not. We're really leaning into the dead air tonight. Kenneth throws $2 saying, when I was young, we had to hunt our own mammoth for dinner. Oh, you were lucky. We used to dream of hunting, Kenneth. Thank you very much for the $2. And guys, don't forget that if you want to support this channel, our channels, this podcast, and indeed ourselves, then you can send us your hard-earned cash at streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle, streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams, and streamlabs.com/polydublive. Don't forget there is the super chat option. For some reason, I've still fucking got it. Or have I? Wait, hang on, have I? I don't think I've got super chat.
Are you part of the cool kids club now?
Finally! I've been petitioning YouTube for fucking ages to ban me! Remove me from the partner program, you pricks! And they just ignored me.
The window popped out?
The window?
Yeah,
the chat. I got the chat.
You still got it.
Ah, god damn it! I was this close to being cool, Polly. God fucking damn it.
Still a sellout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collaborator.
Yeah.
It's your lot in life. It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, and it ain't a lot, but it's my lot. And it'll do, you know. I love how I'm getting called a sellout by fucking Sinatra Raid Shadow Legends says over there. You know?
I don't have monetization, so I got to make money somehow.
Wait a minute. I know you do facialabuse.com. Have you done Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah.
What?
They didn't come for a second one.
You thought I was joking? I don't joke about Raid Shadow Legends, mate.
They didn't come first? Is that what you just said?
They didn't come for a second one.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess they saw that I was working with facial abuse and like, ugh.
I like to think it's because you absolutely smashed it the first time. They're like, well, we need nothing else from this man.
Yeah.
That's clearly what it is, isn't it? So how was your Sunday night drinking, Polly? What were you on? What did you throw up?
Why does everyone assume I throw up every time I drink? That was
know
a rarity.
why. You did that yourself.
I know why you make up the story. It's just... Anyway, no. It was vodka tonics the whole night. That's what she had. That was her weapon of choice, so that's what we was drinking.
That's what she had.
Well, yeah.
It's not the only thing she had.
It's got... did you get your willy wet?
She had fresh lime. She had limes, like actual,
is that what you call it?
Citrus fruit.
Citrus fruit.
What do they call it in Britain? What is it?
Pussy?
Now I'm assuming that you had like some. You got aubergine and you got the courgette. And you got like, so what do you, courgette? So what do you call a lime?
Are you making it French? Courgette.
Oh yeah, because courgette sounds so immensely English. Yeah, let's go with that.
Look, but you're losing the T's on the end. You know you're talking about England, yet you made it French. Yeah, and you knew what you were doing. It sounds
French. I didn't make it French. It was French before I got here.
You made it French.
So what do you call limes? Let's because.
What do we call limes? Little round green things.
Yeah, the things that saved your sailors from scurvy. Them
bogey
little things.
Fruit.
Bogey fruit.
Why?
Oh, there you go. Look, there's proof you're still a collaborator.
We just call it a lime, mate.
I don't know if I believe you. I'm still taken back by the aubergine.
But you were fine with bogey fruit. You believe that one? No questions asked.
I'll buy bogey fruit. I'm going.
Yeah, I buy
bogey
bogey fruit.
Yeah, I'll go with bogey fruit. Aubergine, I cannot do. That's just
fucking bogey fruit. Drucifer says green knobs. That would have been believable as well, wouldn't it? Lulu Bell throws £2. Pounds, I say. Super chat saying you have super chat. You silly pineapple. Ah, well, thank you very much, Lulu. But obviously, you were addressing that to someone who is actually a pineapple, which is not me. But I'll take that £2 anyway. Or rather, I'll take what's left of it once Google have had their cut. They're slicing it up like a green bogey.
Torches ATL's like, I love Polly's innocence. Yeah, she had limes. Now, most people are squirting their lime juice out of a bottle. Let's be honest. Sinatra, back me up here.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
What?
Like this is coming from a guy with a drink smoking chamber. Like that's next level. And even he knows most people are squirting lime juice out of a bottle.
Yep. Nope. Whenever I know I'm making drinks, I go to the store. I buy 2 lemon, 2 lime, 2 orange.
So I just assumed that's why you were going, oh, she had fresh lime. That's not really an issue over here. Like, you're not going to have, I don't know, I'm going to have a rum and coke. Can I have a bit of lime? We ain't got lime, mate. It's lime juice, all right. Just have a fucking squirt of that in there and say, that's fucking weird, mate. Is it that much of a rarity? Fruit in America is that fucking
Nobody's
rare?
amazed that England, the land of limeys, has limes like everywhere. You can't, walk outside without stepping on 5 limes. They're falling out of the trees. They're
getting
you
mugged
get a
by a gang of
newspaper.
limes.
Where else would they be falling out of if not trees?
Why do they fall off of a tree? Because they weren't actually in the tree.
No, they're everywhere. You buy a Coke, you get a free lime with it. You buy
They're
a
on
newspaper,
orange trees.
They give you a free lime. There's groves of limes all over the place, all over the
I
country.
think it actually, sir, is you buy a lime and you get a free newspaper. It's the other way around. You tell him Steve Dave pays $1.99
relative value,
the intern.
right?
Saying you hear that silence in the background, chat? That's the ratio. You killed it. You took your uncaring ways and just slit its throat. Only you can right this wrong. Revive the ratio, bastards. Like, share, and bring it back to life, or you're next, fuckers. Wow, Steve Dave going in straight in with the threats. There was no even leading up to that. And with your threat, you get a free lime. So how was your weekend, Sinatra?
Pretty good. Did Fry Power Hour Saturday. Did my show
citrus-based?
yesterday. Not too much citrusy.
Oh, is
But
that
all
it?
in
There's
all, it
no,
was a solid weekend.
Now, you say weekend, though, but you had a meager 5 hours sleep last night and, today. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, but
Is it a
I
busy
woke up
day?
and I went to the gym. I got the kids to school, did all my normal stuff, did videos because I'm going to be very hectic end of the week. Shouldn't affect streaming or video upload schedule. But my mom's having surgery Thursday.
Oh,
So I got to
shit.
stay with her Thursday night. I'll come back here to do the show, go back over there.
Oh, Mama Sanoot.
Dude.
Nothing too serious, I hope? Just
Her
get a
neck.
nip and a tuck. Tit lift. Just get a tit lift.
Nope. They're going into her neck.
Oh. All right. Well, I wonder what they'll find in there. Probably more neck and a lime.
bogey fruit.
Bogey fruit. That's right. That's what they're called.
Oh, so Sinatra, Pinky mentioned this, the video that she sent me, that she DM'd me, and I'm very happy to have it. I'm probably going to have some fun with it. Editing, you sickos. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh, did she send you the clean version of the thing?
I was thinking of limes.
The clean version of the thing.
Of the horse cock.
Oh, my mind was in the gutter. I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
I-
God, Polly, you disgust me.
Well, yeah, whatever. You're talking about Pinky. I got all. Anyway, no, she sent me a copy of Why Don't You Do Right, singing it because I didn't get
like
because I
so
wasn't
many
in
do.
Tejas to see it done live. So
Well, you'll be there next year, sir.
I will be, and it do right for Polly, and it's like, oh yeah, I even love that title.
Polly, we get to
Yeah.
do AAA from the same room.
Oh my god!
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
no, but
Hey, what? You
Pinky
guys
did a
are
great job.
you
So
guys
it's-
are meeting up?
GolfCon 22.
Oh, it's in a year. Right, okay. I thought people was just going off on a fucking, well, they met up. Let's meet up. Oh, no, all meet me.
Well, you need to
Viper.
leave the middle of the country and come over to the East Coast, and we can hang out, and you can see what real people live like.
I have to bring my own limes.
And I went over there and you didn't come down, so you had your chance.
Went over there
I-
where?
Didn't have the money.
Who? Wait a minute. Who's addressed here? What?
And in
I went over
fairness,
to England and
Sinatra,
Drunken didn't come hang out.
I barely knew you at the time.
Yeah, we have done a show together for months and possibly a year plus at that time, but you didn't even come down. I was,
Yeah, I didn't really
was
like
surprised
know,
there.
the inner Sinatra though, like I knew the online Sinatra, but not like, the essence of it, the lime juice, if you will, of Sinatra. But then you've also said you will never ever come to the UK again.
Yeah, no, it's never happening.
So, can I point something out? Just looking at the screen right now.
You can.
Okay, I like the bar.
Yeah.
It's sort of all right.
So, what?
Uh,
Hold on. Hey, wait. It's sort of all right.
It's good. It's good.
All right. All right. Just going to move this a little bit further away.
All right. That's the way it
Go on.
is.
All right. Come on. What problem have you got with it then? Where's the limes?
Yeah, where are the limes? I see bogey fruit nowhere, but I'm in England and I know that they're everywhere. So what,
Beneath
if you
the bar.
stuck them all outdoors?
Beneath the bar, I have a tiny little tree. Imagine if I had that prepared and I pulled out a picture of a tiny little lime tree now. That would be fucking amazing. Oh, he can see the future with his big eye. Go on, what's your problem? What's your problem with my bar?
I am curious. Do they
Tell me why you're jealous.
You know them little trees that don't look like little trees except for the fact that they're very small and the Japanese people snip them?
Bonsai tree.
Bonsai tree, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they? Can you get citrus trees like that? Because if so, I want one. They produce tiny little lemons.
Tiny little lemons.
I'd be all over that. That'd be great. That would make me. I'd walk in the morning and be like, ha. And after my night of, night terrors and no sleep and it'd be like, oh look, tiny limes,
tiny lemons, limes, something in the middle, a limon.
Yeah.
We put it in Lyman's terms. What's your issue with the bar?
No, well, that's what's an issue with.
We know there is an issue.
Right. Well, okay. I saw Sinatra's bar. Right. It was just that's all right.
I was keeping that under wraps for now, but thanks.
No, you already told everybody. You already mentioned.
No, I told you.
Me.
I just said I was working on a new AAA scene. I didn't say what it was.
Didn't even tell me. He just
You
sent me
said it on stream, jackass.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, you kind of did.
This is news to me. You let the lime out of the bag here, Polly.
No, the only thing you let out of the bag, Drunkle, is that you're not listening when Sinatra's talking. He said it on live stream.
I think you're making it up.
No.
Well, I mean, Sinatra agrees with me here that you didn't say. You're the only one who knew. Well, I said, now everyone knows. I didn't know. All I had was a WhatsApp message from Sinatra going, can you send me a Drunklehead? And no questions asked. I just sent him one. Didn't even go, what's that for? Why? Because I trust the man.
And I want to say I put that out to Polly first, and I got his first.
Well, that's because you put it out to Polly first.
But then you put it out to the
Polly was
entire
quicker on
AAA audience because they knew what was going on. I mean, they don't know what it looks like, and I didn't say anything about what it looks like, but I said that there was a new background because you said that there was.
It looks fantastic.
It
if you're
does.
wondering.
You just said it's all right, and now you're going, oh, yeah, it looks fantastic.
Well, I didn't want to make you feel
slut.
bad.
You've not made me feel bad. You're
your
still in the
feelings.
process of making me feel bad.
Can we point out that Lucky Pop-Tart is in chat and says, I do love tiny things. Now I want tiny lives. She gets it. She gets it.
To have a girl
Not
who
saying
likes
a
tiny
lot for.
things.
Not saying a lot for the old SO there.
For Mr. Pop-Tart.
No, I think it's Mrs. Far, right?
Mrs. Fart?
Far right?
Far right?
Oh my God! Isn't Pop-Tarts SO far?
Isn't Pop-Tarts SO far?
You know
That
the
is a
girl you do
sentence
Noir
that
bar with?
Only
No,
makes
like
sense
Farzoos
in
me
this
far.
year.
No. Lucky Pop-Tart and Farzoos me like far are two different people.
I know, but isn't
Right.
there SO far?
What is this SO? What is this? Some weed
Significant
thing?
other.
Superior officer.
No. I see what you're saying. No, Pop-Tart's married to a man.
Oh.
Platty is far significant other.
See, they all kind of blend together.
No, fair enough. No, fuck, you threw me.
They're just money to us. They're not even people. They're just money.
Well, you can own that one. These are important people in my life. Okay, so hold on. Pinky says for $3, I got laid today. Then the guy said he just wants to be friends. The fuck?
Well, yeah. You got yours, surely. Like, who cares, you know?
Yeah, you got yours, but this is a sign you need a gentleman in your life.
Not true that, yeah. Pinky.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. If you were looking for a relationship, you shouldn't have gave up the goods that early. Yeah, make them work for it, you know? Make them chop up a
Did
line.
I ever tell Make him drop a few lines every now and then.
Yeah, man.
This is,
That's what we do in
Man,
English strip clubs.
minimum of 3 bogey fruit before anyone sees a tit. That's the way that it works.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, sticking it in the thong is difficult, but not impossible. They got little pouches hanging off the sides. Right, yeah. All right, what's wrong with my bar? Go on.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just
Yeah, but
I
we're
was
getting there,
I was
though.
think, I was thinking
he saw the one I made and was like, "Wow, this sucks compared to."
well, I didn't want to say anything, but
Well, he said it was all right.
I did. So anyway, look, I'm looking at Sinatra's bar, and I'm
You
like,
can
why
see
am I?
his bar?
No, I have seen his bar.
You've
Yes.
seen his bar? Oh my god.
Okay, hold on there, fussy britches. I'm not the one
You
getting.
talk about my britches in such a manner, sir.
I'm not the one receiving fucking pictures of Sinatra hanging out with buddies. I don't get no pictures of Sinatra hanging out with buddies.
Yeah. I mean, you could have, but you've seen his bar. You win it. You win this one. I forgot it was
Yeah, but
Sinatra as well. I was going through my phone finding some articles for today, and I was like, "Well, have I got a picture of 2 homeless guys on my phone?"
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Look, it's okay. Phil and I are some sexy motherfuckers. It's all right.
That would be,
But only
me
sexy
and
enough
Phil.
for Drunken, though. Not for me. I see how it is.
It was a very shadowy picture, to be honest. Like, you should have turned the flash on.
Okay, so here's my issue with your bar. Okay,
See, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
but no, hold on. I was looking at Sinatra's bar, and there also was a problem, and it's related to yours. I was like, why am I so big? Otters are little guys, and he's like, oh yeah, so let me adjust. Okay, so like I'm correctly a little guy in this your bar, and that looks great. Sinatra's head is freakishly huge, and your head is nightmarish size. What is going on with the disproportionate?
Oh no, the Drunken head is 6'2" worth of head.
Yes. Okay. So nightmarish size. Got it.
Yeah. No, that's just regular. I'm like the Fall Guys, you know, like they're little cute little fuckers and everything, but it turns out they're like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a picture of the fucking Teletubbies behind the scenes? Those things were massive, mate. Like that was some scary shit. Is that your issue? Is that my head is too big?
No, wait a minute. Hold on. I just double checked something. Goddamn Streamlabs. I don't know if you guys get Streamlabs the way I get Streamlabs, or just like the new text will pop
more
up
than
when
both of us.
the text will pop up over top of the last thing. So it was actually Klaz Loves Dolphins who said he or she got laid today, and then the guy said he wants to stay friends to fuck. That wasn't Pinky. So Pinky didn't get. I'm sorry, Pinky. I guess you
Pinky didn't get laid.
Today. Oh, sorry to hear that.
F's in the chat.
Play your cards right, Pinky. There's still time. It's still early over there in America, right? Get out there. Spread it around a bit. Get a disease. Enjoy yourself. So that's your issue. Is my head is too big?
It's literally bigger than me.
Yeah.
That's
you
a
ever
lot
seen
of head.
6'2" otter?
No.
I would like to though. That would be cool.
Well, there are those freakish river otters from wherever the hell they are in the world that go around. Have you seen them things?
From rivers, I should imagine.
Well, no, not really. There's some of them are from the ocean. There's sea otters, river otters, and then freakish monster otters.
But they don't actually come from rivers or the ocean, do they? They are born on land. Fucking lying bastards.
Well, that's true. It's true.
Well, they're not.
It's just
lions,
that.
they're otters.
Well, I mean, ducks spend most of their time on the water, but they're not born in the water. They go out of the water to
basically fish.
And asshole.
They come from eggs. You know? That's it. That's the end of my reasoning. But fish come from eggs as well. Did you know that?
I thought they were born live. That was.
Well, fish.
Are you trying to tell me that Kraut and Tea was wrong?
What? Did he say fish come?
Yeah,
what?
That was what you don't remember that stupid bullshit. That was
I remember that.
That was some bullshit call back to like 2 years ago.
Fish have nipples.
He did a video where it was like, was it that he was claiming that fish were born? No, pregnant fish. That was it. Yeah. Is that one fish impregnated the other fish, and then they gave birth to fish live? And it's like, wow, this was in the middle of a video where he was trying to explain the K-type and R-type biology or whatever the fuck of different animals, and he starts talking about pregnant fish, and it's like, bro, There's no
I
such
do
thing.
remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, having beans just reminded me of pregnant tuna. Yeah, okay, that a very, very large annoying bell just got rang in my head. Then I do
Gotcha.
remember that. That, I mean, the thing of the connotations of that, though, Polly, if the fucking fish are born live, that means they're going to get suckled like a mammal, which means we're now having a conversation about fish nipples. I'm not ready for that conversation, Polly.
Sinatra, have you ever noticed what a vindictive cocksucker Drunkle is with
I have.
size readjustment in OBS?
I see you didn't even let him finish his goddamn sentence then, Sinatra.
Nope. I just like, yep, I know exactly. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll say that.
I tell you,
You're stealing my drinks. You're making me a micro otter.
He made your drink micro too.
Yeah, I
don't
noticed.
feel bad
I
about
noticed.
that. I'm just gonna sort that out real quick. Sorry, Polly's drink.
Well, I think you'll like whenever I get it's about done, I think. But I just have to get the stream deck all set up for it.
Oh, for the new bar.
Yep.
Hey, Sinatra, remember the advice that I gave you, and then I sent you a couple of PNGs? Wouldn't they help out here as well? Do you know what I'm talking
Yes, indeed, they would.
about? Yeah.
What do you mean help out? I don't need help.
Accentuation. It's not help. It amplifies what's already there.
Ah, you're just pissed off because you're so small. Now, I don't know if you saw, but Dexter Douglas today made a AAA bingo card.
Really?
Did anyone see this on Twitter?
No, I didn't.
Saw that.
You were all tagged in it. I'm gonna just send it out there to the chat. Guys, take that link. It is going over. It is the AAA bingo card. Starting off with, and when this happens, guys, make sure you put a big cross, a nice A, a lowercase a, on one of the squares. Starting off with Sinatra can't read. So these are good for 3 times a week. Someone makes a comment that gets clipped. Multiple donations play simultaneously. The winner of the game is Sinatra. Polly goes off on an angry rant, one of my personal favourites.
Damn it.
Someone makes a donation that risks a channel. Oh, that's happened all too many times. The show goes on well past the 90-minute mark. Oh, that goes on too many times as well. We're blank away from a horse cock, quoting Sinatra there. Chat gets berated for the likes ratio. Now, that one has already happened. The news goes way over time. One of the articles has an easily spotted spelling mistake. That's a good one. Somebody says something racist.
Or one of the games.
Oh, yeah, right. I'll pick one. I'll also pick one, but which one? Somebody says something racist, you might as well fucking do that one now. You know, Drunken makes a pun. Somebody lights and or takes a puff on a cigarette. Polly blames his insomnia for saying something retarded. I gotta admit, like, you know...
Okay, you brought out the smoker's cough with that one. That was good.
You're on the internet, you read something slightly funny, and you just go... You know, you laugh out, you just do the nose laugh. And I was doing that for most of these, but Polly says something retarded. I was like, excellent. Drunko is late. I'm never late. Mum's there. No! Sinatra has to go use the bathroom. Quote, man. Polly and Sinatra talk guns.
Quote, man.
Man.
There is so much inside baseball in this. I love it. I love it. This is great.
Polly is late. And, I mean, you weren't. You just sidled in on time, didn't you?
Whew, I could hardly have been more punctual. You know what I mean?
Citing wave upon wave of punctual pleasure for Drunkle. Technical difficulties. Go ahead and just do that one now. Polly, double L for some reason, gets something taken away by Drunkle.
Yeah, it's already happened.
Yeah, it's already happened, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I took away your stature. And the AAA meeting continues to be the best goddamn meeting online. Don't you ever uncheck that one. Thank you very much to Dexter Douglas, who did the AAA bingo card. Keep an eye on it, guys. I would say there's prizes to be won, but you've already lost because you're here tonight. Leah Prom says, is this a bingo card? Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. Should we have some news?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah, all the way. Yeah, news. Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, before we start, I bought some, because, of course, I was sick last week. Still getting headaches and everything now. So I bought some blue light cancelling glasses. Tell you what, mate. Absolute fucking game changer.
I've heard good things.
They are fucking fantastic.
Now, are you running Windows 10?
I believe I am.
Do you use the nightlight option, which just allows you to adjust the amount of blues and reds on the screen?
Drunky's already got the blues, buddy. No, I do not. No. But then, fuck it.
But now you've got glasses, so yeah.
Well, here's the thing, because like I've got big things planned. Because it's back to business as of today, and I set out a little schedule and everything, and everyone's gonna laugh, but I am gonna make a video. Shut up!
Oh, later.
I'll make you smaller, you prick.
But it's micro otter. Look at his little cigar. It's like he's holding a cigarette, like it's a cigar. It's
good things come in small packages, mate. You're the small package, and I'm the good thing. I am going to make a video, but now the plan is right. See, because since I came across the libs of TikTok, Twitter, I can no longer complain that there's no material out there for me anymore, because they just all moved to TikTok, didn't they? And now there's a wealth of things I could be doing videos about. Every time it comes up on my fucking Twitter feed, I'm like, oh, save that one, that's going to be good, save that one. I got loads now. So I got to start doing shit again. What I'm going to do is, the aim, at least anyway, I'm not sure if it's going to be this week, because of course teething problems, but the new schedule is videos on Wednesdays will be coming out on my Patreon first, and will subsequently be released on YouTube on the Friday. That's the deal. Twitch streams will still continue, as they were. Thursdays not happening anymore, because even Drunken deserves a day off to count his limes. And then the weekends I'm going to be working on some Patreon only stuff, where I'm going to be doing some fucking readings, because I'll tell you who inspired me, young Mr. Otter here, with his fucking, what's his name, Tony Montana's Hangover. What's it? What was the name of the American Psycho? Christian
Patrick
Bale.
Bateman.
Patrick Bateman,
Patrick
thank you. It was
Bateman.
Christian Bale.
That still has less views than 6 hours of a screen so dark red you'd think.
That's because that was a masterpiece, sir.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's even got less views than my 20th anniversary September 11th tribute, which is just like, oh my god.
Which was awesome, by the way. It was tasteful and informative.
Well, I actually appreciated your unironic just going, hey, this is good. Yeah, well, I wanted it to be like that.
Imagine if I was like you, it'd be like, yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, well, okay. Speaking of things
Also
that are
was
just
a
all
bit
right
small.
about this bar, if you came into a bar, Sinatra, and all they had behind the bar was 3 nondescript bottles of entry level wine, a bottle of Kraken, and a bottle of Jack, would you be particularly happy? I wouldn't.
I would not.
It's a small bar. It's a private bar just for us.
And what do you have on tap here? You got some London Pride, some Guinness, and then some
John Smith's Extra Smooth.
John Smith's Extra Smooth.
You've got a stout and you got a bitter.
Are those your weapons of choice, or that you just think that's a good range?
No, that's just what's going to come from those particular pumps.
You mean that's what you found on Google image search? Or
No. That's just like you got an ale, you got a stout, you got a bitter, right? That's for those pumps. Those are the ones, because the other ones for like your lagers, your fucking Heineken and shit like that. They CO2. You just fucking turn the tap and they come pouring out. But those you've actually got to pump them out. Old school fucking shit, mate. It's awesome. You get a fucking proper draft from that. That's
which one's the bitter? The John Smith's?
It is the John Smith's Extra Smooth. Yes.
It's extra smooth and it's a bitter. Ironic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's extra smooth for a bitter. It's still a bitter. It tastes like well, John Smith's Extra Smooth. It's hard to fucking explain how bitter.
I think I'd go with the John Smith's of those three.
You're not a Guinness man?
I'm a lager man. I like them Belgian beers, man. Yeah, I like Beck's. Beck's is great. I like Heineken. If you've ever tried the Irish beer Harp, I'm a big fan of that.
I'm Polly. I'm a lager man.
What?
You got fucking whiskey.
Oh, I mean, my weapon of choice, first and foremost, is bourbon and
Nah,
scotch.
you-
But
you're
I
just
thought we were
doing it
talking
for
about
the
beer.
look.
Indeed.
You're just
we
doing
were
it for the look, aren't you? No wonder you threw up that bottle of Glengooley Blue, mate. You're doing it for the look. It's all about image with you, isn't it?
Yeah. I threw it up because it was fictional. It just wouldn't stay down. It was weird. Tasted like cartoons. I didn't get it.
I went to a bar the other day and they had a Johnny Walker Blue. It was like,
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
You can hear it coming. That's what I want. It's like, look at him go. You tell him, Steve Dave. Thank you for the $11. Giant head of nightmares at 12 o'clock. Send the Otter Marines. Speaking of, what kind of guns would Otter Marines wield, Polly? Tiny little ones. So I'm thinking
25s.
yeah, little Beretta cheetahs or Beretta cheetahs.
Polly and
what- the one
Sinatra
you-
talk about guns. Stamp it.
Oh yeah, right. You know the Beretta varieties with the little flip up barrels. They come in 22, 25s,
Oh,
and
yeah.
32s. Yeah, they're cool. I always kind of wanted one. Shit, it's slipping my mind, but they're named after animals. There's the cheetah, the
Mongoose.
mongoose, right? Everyone knows the mongoose. It's totally
The alpaca.
yeah.
The dormouse.
The lemur. The dormouse is the nickname for the 22 short version.
Is it really?
Yeah. Not at all. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was joining in for a moment there. For one
Bobcat.
fleeting
Thank you.
moment.
The Beretta Bobcat. The Bobcat and the Tomcat. The Tomcat's the bigger one. The Bobcat's the smaller one. So 25 and 32 respectively. Thank
What
you.
about the
Fuck.
Top Cat? Remember that cartoon, Top Cat? He had a little purple waistcoat on. Top Cat in a top hat. He was badass, mate. Should we have
Is it a
some news?
waistcoat just a vest?
Yeah, but it's what we call a waistcoat. Over. You call it a vest, we call it a waistcoat. What we call a vest, you call a tank top.
See my vest, see my
See
vest,
my vest made from real
gorilla chest.
chest.
See this sweater, there's no
There's
better than
authentic
authentic
Irish
Irish
sweater.
Sweater? Fuck.
See this hat, twas my cat, my evening wear, vampire bat. These slippers are albino, African,
And
endangered
endangered
rhino.
rhino.
Grizzly bear underwear, turtles necks, I've got my shit.
Loafers for gophers.
I have that all on CD, by the way.
Right,
I
it
have
does
the original
actually-
CDs.
Constantly amazes me how far we can go into songs from The Simpsons. Me and you.
It
say-
constantly
Wow.
amazed me that you skipped a whole
Legendary.
verse.
I wanted to do the Gophers bit. It's my show. Right, shall we have some news? Or do you want to do that
Yes.
verse? Do the verse real quick. Go on.
No, I don't want to know.
Go on.
Nope.
Aw. It'll be on his Patreon next week. Vladimir Dragon throws a $2 super chat saying Amazon rover otters grow to be 6 feet long. Holy shit, snacks. That's a big otter. Not what type of otter are you, Polly? A city otter.
River otter.
Yeah, definitely,
River
but not
otter, yeah.
an Amazonian river otter.
No, those are the big beastly ones I was telling you about that have. Oh God, they're really weird looking. They got big like New York or Chicago mare bug eyes and
Yeah,
oh,
and
they're-
shoes. They've actually got shoes.
They're freaky. I mean, the biggest difference between the river otter and the sea otter, when you see like a cute little otter like this guy, it's a river otter, and then the ones with like their back feet are flippers because they spend most of their life at sea and they're larger. Those are the sea otters.
Like sailors never evolved that. Stupid, isn't it? Philanderer through $3 Streamlabs saying being told you're just friends after sex isn't bad. I've had much worse. Like, who are you and what did you put in my drink? Nice. You should probably get an AIDS test now. And my least favourite, what do you mean I lied? I never hid the fact I have a penis. Oh, good God, Philanderer. Thoughts and prayers, mate. Thoughts and prayers. Right. Speaking of which, let's have some goddamn news, starting off, as always, with the Babylon Bee. Powerful. AOC shows up to Iron Dome vote in dress reading Kill.
Hold on, let me see. Watch time this.
Babylon Bee amalgamating two articles right there, of course, her turning up at the Met Gala. one of the most prestigious events, nary a mask to be seen apart from on the staffers, in a dress which cost a shit ton of money, combined with her vote, a present, I believe it was, for the Iron Dome. But you see, it's not just that that's in the news. Don't think that we're done with the dress, Polly. Never think we're done with the dress. Designer of AOC's Tax the Rich Met Gala dress didn't pay taxes. Shit!
It's okay. But she's a POC immigrant from Canada.
She's a POS person. Since 2015, cultural brokerage agency, parent company of Aurora James' brother, has had 15 warrants issued against it in New York. The level of hypocrisy from this horse-toothed motherfucker right here knows no bounds. Grab it, Sid.
And who's talking about this? Strange weirdos on the internet and Tucker Carlson. That's it.
Are we the strange weirdos?
Yes.
Good.
Dolphins for 2. And now for Sin, I'd love to walk into a Brummy pub with you 3 drunken singing.
You don't want to go into a Brummy pub, mate. That's
What's Brummy mean?
Birmingham.
Oh.
A Brummy is someone who hails from Birmingham.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's just what that's like the informal term. It's probably like if someone comes from Manchester, we say they're a Manc, but they're actually called Mancunian. So
what about Yorkshire? Are they just Yorkies?
We call them Yorkies.
Yeah, is it just Yorkies?
Scum. We call them scum.
Meth heads. We call them meth heads.
But then you got a Brummy. It probably comes from like a Birmingtonian or something like that. It's fucking stupid, mate. I mean, what do you call someone that comes from London? Fucking criminal. Everyone knows what you mean. I'm not. You could say Cockney, but it's probably like Cocktonian or something. I don't bloody know.
Cockeranian.
Cockeranian, that's good. Oh, that sounds like a very expensive breed of dog. You'd love
it. Does
the
actually? You're right.
Cockeranian.
You know what I paid for this Cockeranian? I was waiting a year and a half on the wait list. It was terrible. But I've got my Cockeranian now. Damn it. And sure, it pulls out a knife when mildly scared, but whatever.
Oh yeah, it won Crofts through intimidation alone. Vladimir Dragonov throws a $2 super chat saying, also sea otters grape with a silent G, baby seals. You want to answer for your fucking people's crimes here, Polly?
I'm a river otter. I wouldn't know about that.
Yeah, all right. But then this... I'll let you off. My life is a complex pastiche through 1999 super chat. And also, not very often I get to hear, let alone read the word pastiche, at least since I completed my degree in theatre and drama. Saying, did you guys know the director of Edward Scissorhands used to be a lumberjack? His old nickname was Tim Burton. Oh, God.
Do you want to answer for your people's crimes?
That was
I know. CRT's going on at this bar. My lord.
Huh.
It was COT. Is it a critical otter theory? It's the cot. We're bringing the cot. It's a lot. If when shit kicks off in Ireland and Sinatra covers it on Friday, he'd be like, "Drunkle, you got anything to say about this?" I'm like, it's fucking Ireland, mate. No. You're like, oh wow, it's basically England, isn't it?
You know what's interesting is that I had never heard the word pastiche, but I heard it a fuck ton since then. Always related to Sherlock Holmes, because all the Holmes pastiches, right, that people write.
Well, they have to be.
Sure.
Yeah, because actually,
and they're good, and a lot of them are really good. We're not talking about that Lockian or whatever the fuck crap that goes on over on Tumblr, where they combine 3 different.
Oh, so that was like Doctor Who, Sherlock, and someone else.
Yeah, I forget what they are. It's like Harry Hooter Lockians or whatever. Like it's a combination of like Harry Potter.
Ugh.
Yeah,
and
you know
they always end up boning in this fan fiction as well, don't you? That's
well,
the whole point of writing
never
this
not.
shit. I think they call it shipping or something, but it's fictional rape. We know what it is. You're taking our beloved characters and you're forcing them to have sex with each other for your own sick entertainment.
Hold your fire!
Oh shit!
This man isn't black! What?
I'll have you know that Yorkshire is God's own county, but we don't fret about the opinions of a Welshman.
Not Welsh, mates, the man. Thank you, Dan Gleeballs. I'm guessing you're Yorkie yourself then, sir. In which case, you will know that this, sir, is not a Welsh accent. A much more, posh. Yeah, that was not the word. And Klaz loves dolphins through $2 saying, yes, Brummies are challenged, but we have great scummy pubs. Now, I didn't say they weren't great pubs. I just said Polly, as an American, does not want to wander into a working class pub in Birmingham.
You can't just have your jacket on with the collar popped, keep your head down low, order a pint.
The
and just sit
moment
there.
you open your mouth, mate, you are fucked.
I can't imagine that it would take any less than 17 Englishmen to beat up one American, so I wouldn't worry about it.
You would be surprised, man, because over here, glass is also a
All right,
verb.
15. Same.
Yeah, but I don't need to talk.
So
I can
is
just,
Brick.
I can just point at the menu or point at one of the pictures on the
The
wall.
menu! The menu!
Guinness-
You're in a working class pub in Birmingham.
I'll
You
do-
see, this is why you'd be in trouble. You're
I'll
asking
do
for
my
the
best
menu.
T-Tac impression.
But if
Oi,
they
give
did-
me a point then, mate.
That was a very good impression of T-Tac trying to do a British accent.
No, wait,
Arrow
you-
Shogun for 5. I found an M16A1 part kit for 900 minus the barrel receiver and something else I cannot say. Worth it or no? Yes, it is. Or should I get the AKM kit? No, get the other one. Get the M16.
Yeah.
Did it have the word sear in it? We'll talk
Yes.
later. Okay. I'll just point at the big Guinness poster on the wall or whatever.
But you don't drink Guinness.
I will rather than get my ass kicked. Still got
Polly,
alcohol.
I'll
I'll
go with
just
you.
take-
Chances are we'll handle our own because
Yeah,
like, oh,
Sinatra
we
does
use
an
glass
impeccable
as a
Welsh
verb.
accent.
we use glass as a verb. We use brick as a verb, dude. It's not scaring me.
Yeah, as into shit, when you walk into a fucking working class pub in Birmingham. Here's the problem with that, then,
To
mate.
be
I know
beat
you're giving it
around the head by.
I know you're giving it the big I am here, Mr. fucking Billy Big Bollocks and everything, but you're going to be in the middle of Birmingham. If you start a fight and then you go, you're all fucking pussies, mate, you got the rest of Birmingham to contend with. There's quite a lot of people over there, mate. It's just like, as an
You don't
Englishman,
call the whole
I'm not
town
gonna-
pussies. You just say you three particularly are pussies. What?
It's more of a city, actually, Birmingham. It's done quite well for itself recently.
I don't care if it's a fucking settlement or hamlet. My point is that you just
you
named
will
the-
when you're in fucking the hospital in the Birmingham city centre getting fucking stitches, mate. You'll really care about it then. Free stitches, might I add.
Yeah, we all know. You give fucking free medical care to anyone who happens to wander onto your island. It's working out great for you.
It's 2 islands.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Slavic Dragon through a $5 super chat saying anteaters will square up to jaguars and sometimes win. Sometimes even one shooting them. Now that could be shitting, it could be shooting, it could be showing. I like to think it's shooting. I like the idea of a mongoose with a little Glock. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, you want to keep chatting shit? Still, right, let's continue with the news. Well, hang on, that donation, right? Was that? Could you not say that because that was perhaps going to risk someone's channel?
Yes, and possible government involvement.
There you go. That is another square. The second row, first on the column, someone makes a donation that risks a channel. If you're playing bingo, be sure to stamp that one. Let's move on. Job Centre tells claimant with bowel condition to use bucket we keep behind the building. This is obviously some British news. The Job Centre is where you go if you haven't got a job. You get money every 2 weeks if you can prove that you have been looking for a job but still haven't got one. They'll, we've got like what's called DSS payments. They'll pay you rent for you as well, and they'll give you a couple £100 to get you by while you're still looking for a job. This one in particular, though, use the bucket we keep behind the building. Now, here's the problem with this. I got Sinatra. That's clearly not the first time.
It had to happen at some point for it to get to that point.
For the bucket to be left out the back, right? My favourite bit here is you got this light, this security light here. Clearly been hit, never been fixed. That is so 100% job centre right there. Vladimir Dragon throws a $5 super chat saying, shot-ing. Sound like shooting? To shot? 5-litre bottle of Coca-Cola in only 10 minutes during a hot day. Good, we need to know the temperature, thank you. The man, name withheld for pronunciation reasons, gulped down the drink in an attempt to stay hydrated. Not the best thing to drink, is it, if you're trying to stay hydrated? Right there. Coca-Cola. Go for some water, mate. Have a nice bit of water. He then went to the Chaoyang hospital in Beijing about 6 hours later after getting a swollen stomach and severe pain. As per the clinics and research.
Burp.
You got to burp. But then I can't burp. So what am I going to do?
Die.
I guess I'm going to have to. Oh, apparently the stream went down for about 10 seconds. Wow, shit, I shouldn't have drank all that Coca-Cola, should I? Fucking hell. The patient had an elevated heart rate, low blood pressure, and was breathing rapidly when he arrived in the hospital, although doctors said he does not have any underlying conditions. He died within 18 hours of being treated. So, now, Dr. Sinatra, what's your prognosis here?
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, a fatal case of dumb. Now, he's getting, his stomach's hurting, so, I mean, that's probably like, the gas, isn't it? The carbohydrates. That's got to be something. That's why it's all gassy and shit, isn't it? But then, why aren't the doctors coming in and going, right? We need to fucking pump your stomach full of all this fizzy goodness. They let 18 hours. He dies of what? Fucking ultra diabetes.
I want to know what he died from. Like, does it say what actually killed him?
I don't believe it does. Expert says the man had a gas build-up in his body due to consuming a large amount of the drink. It was then discovered that the build-up started in his intestines and travelled into his liver, which caused him to go into hepatic or shock liver. So it fucked up his liver. It was the gas came in and made his liver all bubbly. Doctors tried releasing gas from the digestive system and attempted to preserve the organs through medication. It is believed the death was caused by severe damage to the liver. Shit. Death by Coca-Cola, man. Shit. Yeah, but it puts things into perspective, doesn't it? Beer's sounding all right now, innit? Bloody hell. Klaz loves dolphins through $2 to Streamlabs, saying, Drunken, get it, right? The job said, oh wait, he's from Birmingham. Drunken, get it right. Oh no, wait, he's from Yorkshire, isn't he? Drunken, get it right. Job centre is where we go to subsidise our benefits and our cash in hand job. Oh god, I know so many fucking people who do that. It's alright, mate, it's all under the table. It's alright, they never find out. Fuck it. You do you, mate. You fucking do you. What was it? Mark Smart said, please read my joke. You didn't read my joke. I'm not seeing a joke. Do better. So, death by Coca-Cola. There you go. Viper says, looks back at the five 2-litre bottles of Pepsi. I'll be right back. I'm going to drink myself to a glorious death. You go, girl. Your
Not
funeral's going to be
gross.
Popping up. Yeah, that is fucking war. When I was little, right, my sister kept a bottle of Coca-Cola on her windowsill. She kept the window open so like the breeze would breathe on it, you know, it was like naturally cold, as opposed to going downstairs and having to grab a glass of Coca-Cola whenever you wanted. But it was that kind of time of the evening where the sun was coming through the window and it warmed up. And it didn't just make it less cold, it warmed up the Coca-Cola, right? And it didn't affect the taste or anything. But it was just the whole thing of... Because everyone had a little sip of it. It's just really weird. Just fucking try it, right? So everyone just had a little sip of it, and just the feel of putting warm Coca-Cola to your lips was actually enough to induce a gag reflex.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's so fucked up, man. Jesus Christ. Let's move on.
Notice how she's not even saying, yes, I do actually refrigerate them.
I believe she has a mini fridge in her room, but a 2-litre bottle there, you're not going to fit it in there, so you're going to have to take out fucking tiny little bottles, fill that up, put that in the fucking fridge. It's just... just not doing it. Newcastle homes evacuated after girl's magnet fishes apparent hand grenade from river. You ever been magnet fishing? Sure. You ever catch anything good?
I got one of those river magnet fishing things as a gift. and I don't think I've taken it out of the box since I got it.
It could be a fun activity with the children.
Yeah, but there's no rivers, like good rivers around here.
You see, Britain's covered in rivers, man. We are like the pockmarked island of Earth. We're cracking like an old black woman's face. But then, you never know what you get. A fucking hand grenade, fucking banging, mate. Let's have it. Throw that back in a river. Boom, you got some fish. Steve Day threw $1 to Streamlabs saying, "This is why I drink Pepsi. Pepsi Man will never let me go thirsty." Yeah, you still might die just for a little bit cheaper, Steve Dave. You stay safe out there, buddy. Right, let's move on. Oh, is Polly there?
Polly.
I guess he's not. This is one I thought you'd find quite interesting. The Civil War era eagle sculpture was made out of Abraham Lincoln's hair. I say interesting. It would kind of make him go, okay. The unusual artifact also contains tresses from First Lady Mary Lincoln, members of the President's cabinet, and senators. Whole lot of hair. Whole lot of hair right here in this artifact. And I'll tell you what, Sin, it ain't fucking small, mate.
Holy shit.
Right?
It's fucking massive.
You've got like an artistic voodoo doll right there. Do you know what I mean? Well, why is that eagle wearing a skirt? I don't get it.
Eagle.
Eagle! Mark Smart says, here's the joke. What do you call a group of humans? An infestation. Actually, he said infestation. Maybe it's a new word I've not heard of yet. I don't know.
Went back to get it for you and you fucked it up.
You fucked it up, Mark! You fucking type it out in Microsoft Word first. See if there's any little red squiggly underlines. God damn it! Alamo says you have one river, the Thames. It's actually the Thames, Thames. And,
Thames.
And it's a sizable river, but there are more. I mean, what's the one in Liverpool? The fucking,
Lames.
God damn it. The Mersey. The Mersey. That's a pretty big one as well. It's quite a lot of rivers over here, which is why it rains so much. We're never going. I have no problem. You got like people in fucking Africa who are dying of dehydration because they ain't got enough Coca-Cola apparently, and we shit in clean water over here. But hey, it keeps raining. Reservoirs keep filling up, mate. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna shit in clean water. That's why I don't even fucking feel bad. Extinction Rebellion. Oh, good. Paralympian James Brown. Ow! Jailed for plain glue stunt. Paralympian from, not this Paralympian, this is from last year, glued himself to the roof of a plane. There he is. He's got a little blanket. He was prepared. They're just pissing me off so much, Sin.
Yeah, they're very annoying.
You've got Extinction Rebellion, you've got Insulate Britain as well, and they're not doing any good. As you know, I'm well on the side of the whole fucking, let's fucking preserve the environment as best we can, because if that goes, we fucking go, The bees are sat there going, if we die, we're taking you all with us, and they ain't bloody wrong. But what are these guys doing? They're fucking causing a big build-up of traffic, which has ended up causing people to have their fucking engines idling for longer, and you're actually hurting your own cause. And I always have this fucking argument on Reddit as well, Sin. And I go, what the fuck do you think you're doing? You're hypocritical in what you're doing here, because you're causing more damage. Yeah, but we're raising awareness. And I'm like, yeah, in the same way fucking giving your wife a black eye could raise awareness about domestic abuse.
Hey, that is something we should all be aware of. Don't fucking burn my food next time.
It's your fucking extinction, Shelley. These guys piss me right off, man. And it's only a matter of time until someone gets fucking killed. I'll tell you, because you don't want a fucking big lineup of a load of people trying to get either to or from work. And they're all in cars. Wait, you are playing a dangerous game when you're blocking up a motorway right here.
Danger.
It's all right. They'll never run me over. Oh, we're getting there, guys.
Oh, I will.
We're getting there.
Get the fuck out of the way. I have a big grill guard on my truck. All I have to do is get out and wipe it off.
Ah, you got a protester catcher. Very nice.
Yes.
Damages their face, but not your bodywork. Mum sends son, 8, weird name, to school with lavish lobster tail lunch. Following his request. Look at that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And he's got
Someone's
Kit
getting
Kat.
bullied in school.
What? Do you know what I mean? Someone's having their lunch fucking taken from them. And I think it might be me who's
shit.
taking it. Oh, a fucking lobster tail, mate. For most school children, a packed lunch tends to consist of some kind of sarnie. Do you know what that means, Sinatra?
No.
It was in the very first game of What's a Quid.
Okay.
A sarnie is a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah. Possibly a packet of crisps. Do you know what that is?
chips.
Yes, I mean, yeah. Well done. Well done. We actually call them
I knew that one.
We actually call them crisp monks over here. It's very different. I'm just going to pull that up real quick. I fucking... but what most of us... and some fruit. And that is a type of lime. Maybe even a sweet treat if your mum was feeling generous that morning, probably in the ways of a Kit Kat or a penguin bar, which for those Brits in the chat have come out with new jokes. I know, right? But while most of us grew up trading a half a ham butty... Do you know what a butty is, Sinatra?
A sandwich.
It is a sandwich, well remembered. For a custard cream biscuit. Do you know what a custard cream biscuit is, Sinatra?
A sandwich.
No,
no,
but
it's a cookie.
I will forgive you. It's like it's close to an Oreo. You see, you got your two.
It's a cookie.
I mean, how do you even say it? Because I would just call it the biscuit bit, but then I mean, the cookie bit, the bit that's made of dough, and then you've got like a cream filling in the center.
It's a cookie.
But a cookie. Are you talking like chocolate chip or something like that? You know?
We call them Oreo cookies. It's a cookie.
But I mean, legally, are they cookies though?
Yes.
Well, I've learned something today. You wait until we talk Jaffa cakes. Fucking hell. It turns out some kids' school lunches are an entirely different league. In fact, one couple left parents so shocked they sparked an interesting debate on packed lunches after revealing they'd put together for their 8-year-old son as per his request. And this is the bad boy here. Oh my god, that's fucking good. You got your lobster salad with dried cranberries, blueberries, feta cheese, and candied pecans. White peaches and oranges over there for the fruit, and some Kit Kats, obviously. What a fucking... It's not... There's nary a cookie to be seen here. Do you know what Kit Kat is? Do you have Kit Kats over there?
Yes. We have
You
Kit
do?
Kats.
Oh, good. Oh, shit. Speaking of Kit Kats, I'll bring the news down real quick. Sinatra, as well you know, I was texting you yesterday saying I'm currently watching Bob Odenkirk's Nobody.
Yeah.
And I had to bring that up because its Kit Kats were brought up in the lunchbox right there. And the whole movie kicked off because someone stole his daughter's kitty cat bracelet. Right? It was like
such a solid film.
An even whiter John Wick than you could ever fucking imagine.
It was a good fucking
brilliant.
movie.
It was fucking fantastic movie. People out there in the chat, if you've not seen Nobody, my God, go and watch it. If you were going to donate $5, keep it. Go onto Amazon Prime and rent that movie for the night. Fuck,
no,
totally
donate
$5.
Donate $5 to me and get torrent. Jesus.
I mean, that's also very solid advice. I wasn't gonna say it, but
All right, donate $5 to them.
dude, it is a solid film.
I just came back and there was a lobster tail here, and I noticed that there's some what would you call
limes?
Them? Well, those aren't limes.
Those
aren't.
This is what you guys call peaches and oranges.
Oh,
those are boulder bogies.
Sunballs.
Sunballs.
Very small on my screen. They look like avocado pieces.
And the peaches, what you call peaches, we call my whore of an ex-wife. Let's move on. Nightclub photo goes viral after people spot telltale marks on man's face.
Wow, Polly. Jesus Christ.
What? You get right? You get the reference?
Okay,
all right.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, hang on. What happened?
Peach. I could eat a peach for hours. You don't know where that's from?
No.
Face Off.
Oh, God. Oh, no,
Remember?
that just reminds me of fucking last week. We had Nicolas Cage got thrown out of a bar for being drunk.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Right, nightclub photo goes viral after
Where
people
are
spot
we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
No.
Well, fair enough, Marmoset. Thank you for at least putting that $5 to good use. Yeah, still, watch Nobody. It is a great movie. Thank you very much for the 5.
It is.
Nightclub photo goes viral after people spot telltale marks on man's face. Can anyone spot it?
He's got Kennedy face in a big way. What?
Yeah, the smuts. He's got the smuts.
He's got the smuts. The schmutz.
The schmutz all over his face.
Yeah, I don't know what he's been doing.
He's hanging out with a cute black girl doing coke. Is that what I'm to take from this?
No, I'm
I don't think
tempted
that's a
to say
black girl.
that's not a cute black girl. That's just a shit ton of fake tan.
You're kidding.
He's got fake tan on his face.
Oh my
You can
god!
actually
God.
hear the fucking revelation right then. Just a little.
I that's a good picture, Drunken, because I am legitimately like, what? Like, that's not just some fake tan. That's like
That's a lot
all
of
of the
tan.
fake tan.
He could have been
That's-
doing some a booty bank.
that's not her arm, right? Like up next to the, so you got the muffin top girl in the blue dress there, right?
Yeah, that is not a muffin top, mate. That is a cake.
Right. Okay. And immediately next to her, that's not her arm because her hand has lighter pigment on the palm. I thought that was the not black girl's hand, so that's why I thought she was a cute black girl. But no, that's just that's Alexandria Guano looking girl.
Alexandria Guano. Good God, that was it. I was sat there in bed last night going,
What did he call Alexandria?
Guava.
What? Ariana Grande. Yeah, it
was it guava?
Guano.
It was guano.
So what
Ariana
we're to
Geronimo?
So what we're to understand is he had he was face deep in the sunshine is what we're figuring out here.
Could be.
That's what I'm getting from that.
In one image, a lad smiles enthusiastically for the camera after seemingly getting up close and personal with another attendee. Now, I don't like it. I've gone to many a club. You just got a fucking photographer who's wandering around, and he'll just take your photo, and then the next day you can buy them for like 30 fucking pounds. Absolute pricks, a lot of them. However, I would buy that for. That's a keeper. That's a keeper, isn't it? Here's another one. This is two boys just enjoying a night out. Can we not see what's going wrong here?
The pictures aren't. Hold on, let me drag Discord
I
over
see it.
my bigger screen. I need to. Yeah.
Good night out.
Yeah. Okay. Once I
Where
pull it
are
to
we,
the bigger
John
screen,
boy?
it's
If I
like,
had to
Jesus.
guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Heard you're talking shit.
No, Alexandria Guano. No, we were talking. No, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you very much for the 5. And in my defense, I've been defending you all this time, Alexandria Guano. Ariana Geronimo. One Twitter person joked that the punter. Do you know what a punter is?
He's the guy in.
No, it's just a word.
Soccer that kicks the ball to begin with.
No, but very good. No, is just someone who spends money in an establishment.
We call those customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you also call fucking bogey fruit limes for some reason. I don't understand. A fellow reveler added, "Love that I've never been sober enough in this club to remember what it looks like inside." That's good old Brits right there, you know. Have we got any more of this? No, we ain't got any more. Oh, is that rice?
There was only. I was just about to say, was that Alan Alda? It is Alan Alda. Okay.
Well, there.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. He was also in the nightclub, the popular Manchester nightclub.
The contentious scene that took MASH off the air. 11 seasons of them, and thus it wore thin, and then it was cancelled. Yeah, that's
Blackface, wasn't it? It was blackface.
Yeah. So
always blackface.
what did I miss? Because I only got the guy with the Kennedy face or the sunshine face, and
it was just photos of people having a good time, mate. That's all. But what did you
was just
miss,
the two.
Polly? You missed
No, but
this.
it was just the.
A Civil War era eagle sculpture made out of Abraham Lincoln's hair.
This is weird.
It is
Weird.
weird,
That
and it's
is-
also
that is-
not fucking small, Polly. It's fucking sizable. Man had a lot of hair.
What did they shave the poor man's corpse bald?
Could have done. I don't think it was a corpse thing.
They shaved it. They held him down and shaved his head while he was like. Is that why he wore the hat
maybe
to
just
cover up his
like-
bald head? He had been hair raped.
He had gotten hair cut at some point.
At one time in his life, for sure. Look at the size of that pog, though. Fuck.
Well, this is from Smithsonian Magazine. Okay, so I'm assuming somewhere in this article is an explanation of how this enforces white supremacy or something.
Oh, 100. Totally, yeah. And the answer is blackface, but it's known as the hairy eagle. That's nice. As opposed to a bald eagle, obviously, right? All right, let's move on. Rare Pokemon Oreos are selling for thousands of dollars on eBay. Now, I didn't bring up cookies for no reason, Sinatra. This is it's got to be in Japan, hasn't it? Oreo have
you'd
brought
think so.
out some limited edition Pokemon Oreo cookies featuring classic characters like Pikachu and Charmander, but also one extremely rare Pokemon. It is, of course, Mew. Which is selling for thousands and thousands of dollars. Because
Far's
Pokemon merch,
gonna
mate,
find this adorable. She's into the Pokermen.
the Pokemen.
I got this for the kids, and I didn't even notice until I ate like 3 of them that there were Pokemon on the fucking Oreos.
You might have eaten
Really?
a Mew.
Wow.
You could have eaten a
I
Mew.
might have.
Oh, no! What? I hope they let you know, at least on the back it goes, by the way, mate, you just chowed down about $1,000 worth of cookie right there. Pokemon
Okay,
merch
you know
goes for a
what,
fuck ton, man.
Hold on. Chris R says the man got regular haircuts by. Look, if I don't care what position I held in life, what station in life I held, if I'm sitting there in a barber chair and getting my hair cut, and there's some freaky little fucking guy running around collecting my hair, going, I'm worried.
It's mainly the laugh that makes you worry, though, isn't it? Like, otherwise, that's just a normal job.
And no, you sweep up a bunch of different hair, and it doesn't matter if it all gets collected. And so, how are we to know that this is actually Abraham Lincoln's hair?
What? Because
That it wasn't
right,
just some random accosted drunk in the street that they grabbed his hair.
I just happened to be wearing the same hat.
What do you mean?
Well, it's the
how's that-
Abraham Lincoln hat it's an
Yeah.
iconic thing, isn't it? Like, see,
Sure.
Like, the thing is, like, if you had history in the same way that we have history over here, like, you fucking run into a king or something, they'll be like, oh, I'm a king. You go, well, you don't really believe him until you see the crown. Now, when it came to Abraham Lincoln, that was the crown of a president, that hat. It's iconic.
Of a sorts. Your point being,
If you saw him with that, if you ran into him in the street now, and he wasn't wearing the hat, and he would be like, 7 years ago was how long I've been waiting for this bus. You'd be like, shut up, you fucking mentalist. But if he was wearing the hat, you'd be like, oh, fuck, it's Abraham.
how does the
Lincoln.
hat roll? I'm still waiting for you to connect the hat to the hair sculpture. What?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that connection. I don't think it's coming.
Because you said, like,
but-
fucking some random guy on the street who said, oh,
Yeah.
I'm Abraham Lincoln, use my hair and fucking sew an eagle out of it, right? They're going to be like,
Right.
shut up, mate, get the fuck out of my shop. But if he's wearing that hat, if anyone wears that hat, I could wear that hat. And people would be like, it's Abraham Lincoln with a British accent.
I've got a delightful story about Abraham Lincoln. You ready for it?
Do
Here
it.
goes.
Yeah, so am. Please do
Okay.
it.
There's this was back in the day when there was no Secret Service for in terms of protection for the president. They were
That
just
we know
well,
of. 'Cause it was a secret. It was a
well,
secret.
Lincoln did have the Pinkertons running around doing a whole bunch of shit for him,
that's
which is one of the
true.
reasons
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I think Hammond Beans thinks of Lincoln as such a tyrant, considering that he employed his own private security. But in any
It had
case,
nothing to do with the suspension of habeas corpus.
no. But when you suspend habeas corpus as well as having a privately employed Praetorian Guard, it gotta,
Who was
Anyway.
who was
Things go
habeas
together.
corpus? Is that a famous guy?
It-
or-
Habeas corpus is Latin legal language for what it comes down to is you can't just arrest somebody without charging them. You can't just hold them indefinitely without a charge.
the
A
Pinkerton
writ of
stuff
habeas
is it.
corpus is the demand to know what am I being charged with, and if you're not going to charge me, free me.
Was
You know,
that
he suspended the writ of habeas corpus in the sense of, no, I can throw you in jail and fuck you. Well, what am I charged with? Like I said, fuck you.
was that named after someone or?
No, it's just Latin, bro.
Was
I
that,
don't know what it means.
Mr. Corpus, your laundry's ready.
In any case, Lincoln's walking down the street because Secret Service at this time was just about counterfeiting, and which is still one of their responsibilities to the day. But anyway, he's walking down the street in Washington as they did at the time without security because it's just the way that it was. And a guy walks up to him and says, "Mr. Lincoln, you're looking a little distraught today. What's the problem?" He says,
Why are you running?
Speaking of them, my girlfriend of 4 years just broke up with me cause I wouldn't get the vaccine at her demand after I buried my grandmother and ran my mother to the ER in the same day, later diagnosed with Rona. She's doing much better now, FYI.
God damn, Mailman, I'm so sorry to hear that, mate. 4 years is a long relationship to end, especially after something so bloody... what's trivial, I suppose is the word I'm looking for here.
Yeah.
But... I mean, the fucking advice we always give here, mate, when your girl breaks up with you, it could be fucking 4 years, it could be 10 years, it could be 20 years. We'll always say the same thing. Fuck that hoe.
Fuck that.
Fuck that hoe, mate. You're going to do way better. You're going to find someone who doesn't fucking break up with you over such stupid shit. Still, thank you for the $12, mate. Go and get drunk. That always helps. And fucking crank one out to some really weird porn. Right, Polly, continue, mate. Sorry.
"What browser are you using?"
Browser?
Browser.
Chrome.
Ooh.
Is that the only reason you asked, so you could make that noise?
I had no idea it was Chrome.
This is why I keep taking your drink off of you, man.
You go ahead and take my drink and drink it yourself. You need it using Chrome. But
I will.
Use
I'll throw it up.
You use a Chromium. That'll show them. Use a Chromium-based browser by all means, but don't use Chrome. I mean, God.
I'll do what I want.
What do you want? A better browser.
I'll do what. When do I want it? Whenever I can be bothered.
Yeah. Okay, so Pokerman.
Okay.
Right, okay. So he's fucking Abraham Lincoln walks into a bar or something like that, wasn't it?
Right.
Walking down the street, and they went, "Oh, Abe, what's up?"
Oh, yeah, the story.
Why the long hat?
Yeah. I see what you did there. That was good. No, he did have a horse with him, but they did have horses at the time.
Yeah, horses existed then, yeah. They had been invented.
Well, I thought horses weren't invented until much later.
He had an onion tied to his belt, as was the style at the time.
All right, the story. Holy shit.
No, it's a simple story. It's just everyone was coming up to Lincoln, asking, "I need a job. You have a job. You're the guy who's in charge of all the appointments. Come on, hook me up, Abe. What the fuck?" And friends coming out of the woodwork and shit like that. So anyway, poor old Abe's walking down the street. Guy walks up to him and says, "Abe, you look like down, man. What's the problem?" And he says, "Not enough tits for the pigs." It's a true story. That was his actual answer. Because he's an old farm boy, right? He's a backwoodsman. But it's a great line.
Did he say that expecting people to understand? Like, I had that problem yesterday, yeah. Like, that only really works with other pig farmers.
No, I think it was Nah, we're soft. I think it was a folksier time where people got things that were not related to microwaves and cell phones and what somebody liked on social media and whatnot. Somebody could make a agrarian reference and other people would get it. I think we're all just, soft inner dwelling city folk.
No, I know what tits are. Like, I understand what it means. Not enough teats for the
pigs,
sow to suckle her piglets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not as funny when you put it like that, though, is it? I'm just saying.
I thought it was fucking hilarious. Lincoln was known for his wit. He was the Winston Churchill of America.
Was that a metaphor for something, though? Was he actually on about a fucking pig?
Well, it was damn right it was a metaphor for something. What did I just say prior to that? I said there was all these people coming up and begging them for fucking jobs like a bunch of hungry fucking pigs who would eat any goddamn thing they were given. But there aren't enough fucking tits for all their greedy fucking pig mouths.
Yeah, no, okay, but then you followed it up with because he was an old farm boy. So I don't know if he was actually on about, he was like, "Oh, hey, why are you so low?" He's like, "Oh, I just had a shit ton of piglets and some of them are going to die because they're not going to get fed enough milk."
Yeah, you think the answer might have very well been, well, we're in the middle of a giant civil war and there's people fucking trying to kill me and, I'm just walking down the street as Abe Lincoln and I got no security and, who knows, maybe an actor could step out of nowhere and shoot me in the head. It was rather
Orange.
prophetic.
Oh, you mean sunfruit? Okay. Thank you, Viper, for deleting the webcams-chat.com hot girls and boys video chat. Oh, we're living the dream here tonight, guys. I thought pigs used a king.
Pigs used a king.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, so tier 1 or Tyrion, TI1 Tyrion, TI1R. I don't know. TK421. Why aren't you at your post? So anyway, thank you for the $1. Ask, what browser do you use? I use a variety of browsers, sir.
Yeah, Mr. fucking snotty browser face.
Spit it out.
I use WaterFox more often than not, and when I feel like using something Chromium, I use Epic privacy browser. So there you go, Drunkle. Listen, there's Brave.
Wait, that's tier. How the fuck did you get a 1 out of that?
It's got a 1 in it. It says TI1R.
What?
That's what it says on my screen in Streamlabs.
TIIR.
It's a motherfucker. I will take a screenshot.
Take a screenshot.
Son of a bitch. I'm looking at it right here. I'm telling you on my Streamlabs. What do you want from me?
Oh, on your slabs. Okay.
That we can forgive.
Okay, so Bernie Sanders.
Oh, I thought you. So the whole TI1R thing just fizzled out. Then we're not finishing that.
No, he asked me what browser I use, and I answered.
What was the answer?
I said it more often than not. I use
so
WaterFox.
No answer. You gave no answer.
I mean, ironically, he cuts me off in the middle of the answer. I'm repeating.
Answer. Answer the question, Polly. Why can't you answer? No further questions. Right.
Bernie Sanders.
Sexy Bernie Sanders outfit could be the scariest costume this Halloween. And it's really just gloves. It's mittens more than anything, isn't it?
I'm putting you guys back in your Bernie Sanders outfits on Wednesday.
Please do, man.
Just for this.
Because it
is the chilly season. Yeah, it's a little autumny out there. So
yeah,
you know.
Well, all the white girls are running around eating everything with a pumpkin infusion. Fucking. I hate it, man. I don't go to coffee shops anymore because, especially around about this, you just got fucking people go pumpkin spice latte. Oh God.
Oh my God! Alamo
fucking
calls me
horrible.
and says, "I doubt Polly knows what a comma is, either." Well, apparently you don't know what a period is, motherfucker.
I think you might be on yours right now, Polly.
I happen to be a huge proponent of the Oxford comma. I know exactly what a comma is.
Oh, Oxford comma is the way forward, mate. That is.
It is. It's the bee's
I
knees.
can't believe the world is divided over this. It seems so obvious, you know.
Right.
And it doesn't even come from Oxford either. That's the weird thing about it. Cambridge. Right, let's move on.
Well,
viral beaning.
I just want to put it out there. I'm a big fan of commas.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. I had one once in my life.
I guess if that's what he meant, it's he doesn't even know what a comma is. No, I don't. I have no idea in that.
Yeah, I had half a comma once, which is a fucking period.
I half a comma twice. It was awesome.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, that's a comma then, isn't it?
I'm not complaining. It's a semicolon, really. If you.
I don't like that you I don't like that you call them period. Do you know what we call them over here? We don't call them periods.
Senders?
Because when you're trying to teach a child how to end a sentence, they're just going to end up giggling every time you try and teach them a period, aren't you? Do you know what we call them? For real? Do you actually know what we call them?
Oh, God. What?
Have an educated guess. Go on.
Dot.
I mean, that was an educated guess, wasn't it? He's a little annoyed there. You could hear in his voice just dot.
Period, sure.
We call it a lime.
Bubble. C. Thomas, thank you for the $2. With the TIIR talk. Here. I thought Sinatra was one that couldn't read.
Weird that happened, actually, because Steve Day threw $1 saying Sinatra has been reading TI1R with a capital I this whole time. Sin reads it wrong. Mark that box. I feel like could
this
be another
is
bingo square.
TI1R. This is what's still there.
I was looking at it in the chat, and I know who it is. So if I see TI1R, I'm like, oh, it's Tier.
Taiwaner.
TK421 from now on. That's who you are.
All right.
Taiwaner.
Do you even get that reference?
TK1R.
No, TK421.
TK421.
Why aren't you your pals? TK421. Do you copy? It's from Star Wars. It's from A New Hope. It's when they shot the stormtroopers, Luke and Han, to steal their armor when they got pulled into the Death Star. That's no moon. It's a space station. Yeah, one of the guys that they stole his armor was his code, whatever call sign was TK421. And his commander's on the radio going, TK421, why don't you cut? Anyway, there's a story. So,
that's not a reference. That is no
yeah,
moon is a reference. You're actually just talking about someone's fucking call sign. That's not a reference.
No, that's inside baseball, man. That's deep nerdery. If you can't hang, you just call it out. We'll leave you out of it.
We play rounders over here. By the way, a period is called a full stop. By the way, it's called a full stop.
Tier in the chat said, yes, I know my comma club members when I see them. You should have gotten your thing today, too, by the way.
I do not, Tier. Get your fucking wallet out, mate.
I want to say your name right. It's Sinatra. You got a member of your own comma club and you don't recognize it as TI1R?
Taiwaner.
Taiwaner. Yeah.
Taiwaner, yeah. That's his name now. Right. Viral beaning. Do you remember beaning? I think we had it a week before, or at least last AAA on a Monday anyway. People have been emptying cans of beans on people's doorsteps. The trend has led to spaghetti hooping. So the people are branching out. You don't want to be like don't be like the fucking conformists with their beans. Hell no. I'm a spaghetti hooper in this neighborhood. My neighbors have learned to both respect and fear me for my Heinz-based assault. I miss being a kid. That's such fun. You know, someone fucking rang my doorbell and ran away the other day. And I didn't even, you would think I would just be there and like shake my fist at this guy, oh, you kids! But I was like, I'm fucking old.
What do they call that there?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. When you ring the doorbell and run away with it, because there's all sorts of names for it here. What do they call it there?
There are actually very, very many regional variations of it here.
That's cool. Yeah, no, I want to hear it. I'm actually curious.
I mean, I'll look up some.
No, just tell us what you know it as.
I know it as Knockout Ginger.
What?
Yeah.
Knockout Ginger. So raw dog and some redheaded girl is what
right.
you're. TK421, thank you for the $1. Is fucking dead, you naked Imperial Muppet.
Oh,
hold on. Is fucking dead and naked, you Imperial Muppet.
Dead and
is
naked.
Dead and naked.
What a way to go.
This is where a comma would have been important. TK421 for the $1. Is fucking dead and naked, comma. You Imperial Muppet. See?
It's all about the comma. The Cambridge comma.
It totally changes the emphasis.
We've got some people in the chat
here. You gotta put
the
emphasis on the right syllable.
Yeah.
That's entirely correct. Dan Gleebol says, knock a door run. Where Dan Gleebols is from, they're not big on names. They just describe them. Spectre Umbrium says it's pronounced Derby. Mark Smart says knock down Ginger. Yeah, that's a good one. We got Kyle Mack with Nicky Nine Door.
Yeah, Nicky Nine Door. I remember that. DoorDash.
Actually?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Ding and Dash, because like ding ding. So there's Ding and Dash. Woo! Okay, Mad Cat, thank you for the $18. Hello, future people.
Where are we, John Boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I have an auction on OnlyFans for Viper's side boob pics. Starting bid is £10. Weight or cash is fine.
Sign me up for a kilogram. Thank you for the 5 cryptic. Polly, do continue.
Hello, future people. I am at the beginning catching up. Love you all, especially you, my little otter man. Now, get plastered if you ain't already. if you can get as half as plastered as that last guy on the wall, you'll be having a good time. The last guy on the wall. Oh, plastered on the wall. Get it?
Humpty Dumpty? Oh, right. Okay.
Right. Yeah, get it? It's got to like, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
We got knock down Ginger. You have
Ding Dong Ditch.
Nicky Knocky Nine Doors is an interesting one.
Nicky Nine Door.
Nicky? Okay. Well,
Nicky.
Nicky. Because you got knock out Ginger, knock down Ginger, knock Ginger. I think this is like the variations that are going to be quite close to each other, isn't it? There's Bobby knocking, Granny knocking.
Granny knocking. Yeah, the poor grannies, fuck them. Make them hobble their way to the door and there's nothing there.
Come down the stairs.
And then they think it's all their imagination, so it's got a double effect.
I love it. One of my favourites, I think, is a Scottish one. They call it Chappie.
We call it Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah, Ding Dong Ditch, I have to say, is probably the most common one from back
But
in the
you
day.
see, you know what it is with that, though, don't you? If you like, fucking, you say Ding Dong Ditch, even if you're not from that area, you go, oh, okay, so it's that game, right? You go, all right, yeah, absolutely fine. Then you hear Knockout Ginger.
Damn Americans using words that people will understand and not have to have the awkward conversation of, huh? What are you talking
not even
about?
but like, you know, you're with a new group of friends and you want to seem cool, so you don't want to. What do you mean, Ding Dong Ditch? You ain't got to say that because you know what it is. Whereas when someone says Knockout Ginger and you start like fucking eerily eyeing up the redhead stood next to you, just like, do I go first or fucking? But then you got fucking Chappie. What the fuck does? Where's that come from, Scotland?
That was that bad movie.
The South African movie. It wasn't bad. It was all right. You go to sleep now.
With what's his face?
You got sleepy time.
Wolverine?
No.
Wasn't it Hugh Jackman and Chappie?
No, it was like a fucking South African movie.
You sure? No, it was definitely Hugh Jackman.
Was it really?
Yep.
What am I thinking of? District 13.
I don't know.
You
District
fucking
8?
prawns. The prawns coming
Was
in,
that 13?
taking all my kid food.
I was thinking of Section 8.
Huh. All right. We need to talk more. Okay. Right, anyway, so we're spaghettiing now, guys. We're
see,
spaghetti
this
hooping.
is all we did was Ding Dong Ditch. These guys are smart and throwing Chef Boyardee at people's doors. This seems like a lot more fun.
Chef Boyardee.
District
God
9,
rest his
that's
soul.
what it was.
It was no, I'm thinking District 13 was the fucking French one with the parkour. That was a badass movie, mate. First time I'd heard French rap as well, right at the end when the credits are rolling. They're like, oh, ho, 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 je suis le moi. Fucking hilarious.
Whoa. It got intense at the end.
Yeah, well, this French rap is intense, buddy. Did you know they have black people over there? It's fucking weird. Right, let's move on.
I've heard. I was about to see. Someone else was about to get an extra stamp on their fucking AAA bingo card. I was about to say something racist. It was...
We only do dark jokes. Dating app,
Do you
OkCupid.
You know what I just found out today or yesterday? Remember we were talking about what a great film Devil's Advocate was? How underrated it is in terms of
Great
just
movie,
like the story and everything.
Who could possibly argue that the entire 21st century didn't belong to me?
Right.
20th century, sorry. Yeah. That was a
yeah.
great... Mate, that monologue at the end was just fucking incredible, man.
We're coming out, both barrels. It was great. Yeah. Why lawyers? And it's like, what do you mean? We got our fingers into everything. The guy who wrote that script is the same guy who wrote all the Jason Bourne movies.
No shit, really? No.
Yeah. And that's the same guy who wrote Armageddon.
Oh, that's the different version with the question mark on the end of the name, isn't it? It's not Armageddon. Armageddon.
And
it's a sequel.
What else
They don't know if it's happening or not. You know?
And what else did he write? Rogue One.
Rouge One?
Yes.
Oh, God.
The makeup tutorial that lasts far too long from Disney? Yeah.
Surely not in that order, though. Like, you could appreciate if it just went downhill steadily, you know? Fucking Devil's Advocate, Armageddon, ending up with Rogue One. And then eventually he's like, he's in the writer's room for Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah.
Which don't knock that cartoon, by the way, either. Right?
Finally lent out to Peppa Pig for occasional work. Yes.
Right, is it? Because Peppa Pig as well is just like me. Right? I'm going back to the bar real quick.
Freedom.
Just like me, Peppa Pig is like 6 foot fucking tall, right?
Is she?
Yeah, you got to bear because she's human sized. You got to bear these things in mind. Now, when it comes to Clifford the big red dog, can someone change my mind? Clifford the big red dog is a fucking kaiju.
Yeah.
Right? That makes total sense, doesn't it? I will die on that hill. Vladimir Dragonaut throws a $2 super chat saying, "What do you call a white slave? Whipped cream." Oh, God. You'll grab yours, Polly.
C. Thomas, thank you for the donation. You never want to play Knockout Ginger while dyslexic because you'll have 1 and 6 of his homies picking the shit.
All right. There's that Tim Minchin song, wasn't it? Only a ginger can call another ginger. Right.
That's our word.
Right. Ginger snap is not a cookie. Dating app OkCupid adds pro-choice badge for dating profiles. Because, being single isn't hard enough. Now we've got to have our political views put on our dating profile so people can preemptively say no instead of meeting me in person and then realising I'm an asshole. Because if you only want to match with people who are pro-choice, that's your choice. OkCupid wrote. Fucking hell.
Jesus. Do you remember that article? I made so much hay out of this one article from Everyday Feminist. Remember that failed website?
I do.
Yeah.
I miss it.
There's 9 things to ask, secure, find out about on a first date. And I will never forget number 5. Where do you stand on Israel-Palestine?
Wow, that is a fucking deep first date. That is.
Yeah. I mean, are you
Christ.
fucking serious? And there was the last one was this acronym for divest, disinterest, which means stand the hell away from Israel as well as South Africa in terms of getting away from there because they are ethno states that are treating certain people very poorly. And it's like, are you including China and Japan in there? They're ethno states and they're also just no.
Yeah.
But no. It's but I just get you're a feminist. What I can't if you sit down with a woman this works both ways. It's like, oh, here's things that you should ask a guy on a first date. Yeah, if you sit down with a woman on a first date and she says, "So, what's your position on Israel-Palestine?"
I just get up and go.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, holy shit, I haven't even ordered a drink yet. This is great. I get to spend no money and get away from the crazy bitch.
So I've sat down there. I go, can I get you a drink, sir, Mr. Drunken? Actually, they go, Mr. Abraham Lincoln, because I'm wearing the hat. I go, yeah, I'll have a pint of Stella, please. Yeah, thank you very much. And then she goes, so what do you think about Israel-Palestine? I go, actually, mate, you may have that double whiskey, please. I am not fucking having that. That's why I fucking online dating. I ran into so many goddamn. You remember Frenchie Sinatra?
Frenchie.
I dated her for
a
couple of months. Yeah, and fucking. I didn't even realize that she was a staunch fucking feminist. And she's making more. She worked in fucking pharmaceuticals. She made more money than me, and was still sat there fucking complaining about the wage gap. And I'm going, I'll fucking do this. But I will bring up that Sean Head video where she just presses the fucking button. Yes!
Fuck yes! Shots off. Dead mobster. Mailman, thank you for the $18. Now that I'm single and not wasting money on ungrateful bitches, I could give my money to some of my favorite people. Thanks for the laughs, as always. Oh, well, that's great. Yeah, don't give your money to ungrateful bitches. Give it to us.
Don't give it to people you actually like, not us.
Because it's not certain, but I'm willing to bet that any woman who asks you on a first date about Israel-Palestine is probably not going to give you many laughs. It's just not going to happen.
I don't even... See, here's the thing, right? Because this is what I'm saying. I don't know enough about Israel and Palestine to actually have a fucking opinion. Because if you're going to have an opinion, you want to have an informed opinion, don't you? And I'm just not interested. It's all fucking foreign. I'm not going to let you educate yourself about me. I don't give a shit. That's my stance on it, right? So here you go. I'm either pro-choice, right, or I'm pro-life. Where is the I've not really given it much thought option? Because now you're putting it into two distinct camps. I just saw Gear Master Gear in the chat says, yeah, all this stuff is a great dating filter. Now, that's absolutely fine. So why stop there? Believes in the wage gap. Or is normal. You know? Where's the fucking middle ground here? Are you pro-choice? Are you fucking pro-life? I don't have a womb. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. And tell you the truth, no matter what I come up with, it's going to piss off with someone else. So how about we just get drunk and have some really awkward sex?
Yeah, can we have a conversation with? Where's the? How do you feel about Israel, Palestine, and what are your thoughts on the way? The list. I need to go find like an Internet Archive Wayback Machine copy of that article because it's like. You are trained. This is from Everyday Feminism, and you are pushing this out to other feminists that are reading this, and you are. This is a recipe for a sad life, not just a dating life, but a life overall. Because you are inevitably going to end up either with Steve Shives as a boyfriend or incredibly lonely.
And if you get Steve Shives as a boyfriend, then you're never watching your Angel box set ever again, are you?
Was he against Angel?
No, his fucking wife was. She wouldn't let him have it out. Like in the living room. I don't know, but he simped.
And they ended up getting divorced anyway.
Yeah, so and I was like, go on, Steve, finally, you can put that Angel box set out on proud display, sir. Come on.
I remember the video when he was sitting there with his woman, and he legitimately looked like all jokes aside, legitimately looked like he was suffering from Stockholm Syndrome. Every time she would look at him, he would put on this fake smile, and the moment she turned away, the smile would disappear. He had learned
sad, isn't it?
Do you remember that? Like through pressure and repeated like psychological torture had convinced this man, you need to act this way. You need to be this way. I remember at one point she even said, because your music collection is pretty sexist. You don't have a lot of female artists. He goes, yeah, that's true. We talked about that. Yeah, it is pretty sexist. Your music collection?
I don't think he was the feminist here, man. Like, this guy, he went on for fucking the whole atheist thing when YouTube
He was forced into bad
anti-God.
takes.
He was, though, wasn't he? Because like now, all of a sudden, the fucking pro-feminist guy is getting told by his own wife he needs to smile more. Come on, Steve!
Yeah.
For God's sake! You might find he actually comes up with some fucking good takes now he's a divorced man, you know?
I'd like to see it, but I don't know. I mean, I hate Steve Shives with a passion. You know why? It's not just like wet lip Steve Shives from back in the day that I don't like, and all of his atheism bullshit, and that wasn't well thought out. It was just garbage, third wave feminism, atheism plus all that. It's just he can't think of any more fucking content. So it's like I do live readings of C.S. Lewis Screw Tape Letters because I think C.S. Lewis is a brilliant writer, and Screw Tape Letters is like one of his masterworks. I think it's a fantastic book. He's got a series reading Screw Tape Letters over on his channel, and it came up in my recommends because I also did that. So it's simply called An Atheist Reads the Screw Tape Letters. What? Why
does the atheist bit come in? That like this is exactly what fucking OkCupid is doing here now. Do you know what I mean? Fucking an atheist tag on your profile because people need to fucking know that. Apparently, it's taking everything. I mean, we're bringing it back to the article. It's taking everything that you would ask about on a fucking first date, and it's putting it all right there. So you can just chew it up and go, no, not for me. Instead of actually meeting them and going, do you know what? Like, we do believe different things, but does that matter?
I'll
you
be
know,
right back.
It's not like fucking only leftists can only date leftists, you know?
Zach Osborne is Zach Osborne.
Zach Osborne. That's your name now, Zach.
Zach Osborne is Dunning-Kruger effect with Steve Shives. Oh, absolutely. And remember, that guy from VidCon got the $5,000 creator of the year. Here's your creator donation. Here's $5,000 to up your channel in terms of new microphones, new equipment, whatever, to upgrade the quality. Why? Because Hank Green is a fellow, I think I'm smarter than I really am, full-on atheist bullshit artist like Steve Shives, so he dumps the money to one of the last remaining atheists that isn't full-on pothead burnout TJ Kirk.
That's not the Dunning-Kruger effect isn't when a race car goes past, is it?
No, that would be the Doppler effect.
Doppler, thank you. I was getting mixed up, man. Very common surnames over here. Have you seen Steve Shives' these Stephen Stuffy videos? He's got
Steven Stuffy. No.
Yeah,
What?
he's got a little plushy toy dog that he does a voice for.
Oh, no. I actually have it where he talks to the stupid plushie. Yeah,
I
it's
pay
pretty
for your
bad.
food, you brittle bone
Brittle
fuck.
bone fuck.
Like it's his roommate.
Yeah, because he couldn't get a buddy to come over and sit there and interact with him because he would have needed a buddy.
Friends ain't looking so bad now, is it, Polly?
Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3. The best thing about being, I stopped feeling like I had to agree with her to get laid.
Nice. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
I caught some serious hell. Speaking of like things married, talking to this woman the other day, and this is not the first time this has come up. She said, "Have you ever been someone who gets a lot of headaches?" And I said, "No, I've never been married."
Oh dear.
That didn't go over well.
How did that go down?
Poorly. She was it led to a 10-minute discussion on why I have such a low opinion of marriage.
Really?
And I'm like, well, the way you're attempting
there,
to
though? Was that like a snappy response?
From me?
Well, just generally. Because there's a lot of wit in the swiftness of your retort as well. Because even if people don't like the actual response, they can still appreciate how fast it was.
Yeah, no, I fired it right back. She said, "Are you somebody who gets a lot of headaches?" I said, "No, I've never been married." Yeah. See, Sinatra gets the joke, right?
No, I'm with. Of course, I'm totally with you, mate. Yeah, especially when the speed of the response is important as well. Even if you don't like the fucking punchline, you can still appreciate. You can still go, "That was very quick."
Well, I'd like to think so, but it displays a lot, right? So not wanting to live up to the stereotype, she spent the next 10 minutes trying to wear me down to a little nub over the issue.
Well, why
do you think
marriage.
that? Where did you get that from? Where did you?
I'm getting it right now, girl. To be honest. Hey, dude, 77, aka Trucker Carlson, throws $2 saying Shives was also so far into believe Alp women. That's women from the Alps. I think he means believe all women. But I'm pretty sure if someone falsely accused him of sexual assault, he would turn himself in and confess it rather than defend himself. You kind of get that impression, though, don't you? Like this. I think he was once a man.
Steve Shives?
Yeah. And as he's like on that date, it was just fucking wearing you down. Except he married her. That woman from your date, he married her, and she continued to wear him down. I mean, God, Steve, fuck it. I know you're out there, and I know you watch this. God bless, mate. Get out the fucking heal thyself, sir.
Bonk. Bubble. See, Thomas, thank you for the $2. Remember when people didn't wear their politics on their arm, especially leftists? I miss those days, and I miss people. I miss these people who. I miss those people and those people who are insufferably miserable and so far up their own asses that they're fucking their own tongue for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Guys, it's true. There's so many Asian who look the same that Kim Jong-un has multiple lookalike to protect his fat ass from being assassinated. One was spotted this week and shot man. He can be my double too.
Good God, Cryptic. Fuck. Oh, shit.
Nice.
Stop! Don't touch
me there. This is my no-no square.
Remember the good old days when the only thing that matters was ethics in games journalism?
Gamergate. You think that's where the fucking dyed bright blue hair started coming from? Everything stems from fucking Gamergate. Pizzagate was one of my favourites. That was right out there. Thank you so much, JK, for the $20. You living legend. And, of course, Cryptic for the 5. Always on form. Fucking... Yeah, let's just move on, shall we?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I would... Fucking Steve, get out there. Be a man again, man. Hit the gym. Drink some whiskey. Right? Start a fucking Pornhub account. Play some games and stop talking about objectifying women and go and do it. It's great. We've been doing it for since time has began. Men have been objectifying women, and do you know what? We're still here, Steve. Go out and be a man again. I'm rooting for you, man. Right. How about stolen in Africa, crushed up and snorted as drugs in bizarre trend? Oh, shit.
What?
Got that
Yeah, what?
Cadillac nostril. Car part stolen in
No,
Africa.
I got it. I just
Crushed
don't
up.
get it.
And snorted as drugs.
Bubble. Travis Gardner, thank you for the 250. We did get into an argument when I told her I didn't want to pretend that NB shit is real. What's NB?
Non-binary.
Non-binary shit isn't real. Yeah. Does anything scream I'm in a phase as much as non-binary?
Well, it used to be dark eyeliner wearing all black, wasn't it? But no, it's something completely different.
You leave shoe on head out of this. What?
Oh, she still get it. Travis Gardner a while ago, sorry, I missed this one, threw $3 saying no woman I know has a fucking informed opinion on Israel. No person I know has an informed opinion on fucking Israel. It's not the kind of thing that I bring up in conversation.
Bubble. Chaz loves dolphins. Thank you for the $2. Bonk bubble. Another wine, please, barkeep. Okay.
Well, I'm the barkeep today. We've got red, well, actually, we've got rosé and white. We don't have red because it gives me a headache. Vladimir throws a $5 super chat saying, missed some supers, drunkie. Of course I did. Vladimir Dragonoff said, Mumsnet. No! Soundpad's still not working. Although that is now Mumsnet, if you're following on AAA Bingo right there. Just beneath the 3 square, right there. The free square right there. And, oh shit, Vladimir Dragonoff for 5. What's the best part about boinking an emo chick? The pussy is limited edition.
No, but seriously, okay, so...
Let's just ignore that.
Go ahead.
Dave's first name Steve. Oh, Dave first name Steve. That is Steve Dave to everyone else. The intern threw $1 saying no. With you on the whiskey drinking though. Everything else, no. No, that's the thing, man. Of course, yeah, I don't like him. I don't like his politics. I don't like him as a person. But ask not for whom the bell tolls, sir. It tolls for thee. One man who's washed from our shores is bad for all of us. Go on, Polly. Did I make you cry a little bit? I'm sorry. I
got one of those flappy boogers, you know,
lime,
like impedes your breathing.
Oh, I know those. Yeah. You'll get right in there, mate.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and I was like, okay, look, bi, sure, gay, lesbian, yeah, trans, why not? It's just the whole list, and also non-binary. Nope, getting off the train at this stop.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, look, if we're talking about this, and I'll be as succinct with this as possible, because I do have an opinion on this, because, of course, I've been doing videos on this, right? A genuine trans does not refer to themselves as trans. They try to get in there and, be the gender that they are, they believe they are. They are trying to put out there. They don't say, I am trans, because, as people get beat up and shit like that, and also very often it's quite obvious. Right? So when people are going, right, I'm fucking trans, you are not I mean, you might be, but we need to make sure that we know there's a difference between transgender and transvestite. Because a lot of people here are just cross-dressing. And that is making the people who actually go through hormonal therapy and surgery and just want to live their lives, it's not just fucking giving them a bad name, but it's putting them way more on the map than they need to be. These people
not
are
only
actually
that,
endangering these people.
But the amount of people you see online that identify as this versus the amount of people in real life who identify as this is insanely different.
It is.
I think Destiny said something like that. He said that everybody needs to keep in mind that the internet LGBT community is not representative of the community writ large.
That's true.
Because the ones online are toxic and awful.
It is true, and especially coming from the point of view of me and you, Sinatra, where we're always online and we're always dealing with these people. Of course, that's going to affect how we feel about them because these are the ones that we're dealing with. We're not immune from that either.
I forget who was arguing it, but Demon Mama is a trained streamer, and somebody backed her into the corner where she just would not admit at all that some people fake being trans and a lot of people who claim to be trans just aren't, and she just wouldn't admit it. And another trans person was like, this is true.
Yeah.
You always question this. Why won't you admit it now? She's like, well, I can't.
It's probably best, like, if you're in that position as a genuine trans, to just avoid that conversation altogether, isn't it? Because that's the whole thing, isn't it? If you meet a Japanese person, then you start.
Where are
talking
we,
to
John
them
boy? If I
about
had to
Japan.
guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Stands and applauds Drunkle.
Oh, no. Sit down. Sit down. Clav loves dolphins. Thank you very much for the 5. We still got the rest of the show to go. Plenty more stand ovations to come. We got Vladimir Dragonoff for the $5 super chat. Says, why is Germany in debt? They have an unpaid gas. Oh, God damn it. And he did do another one earlier saying,
Jesus.
what do you call 5 black guys having sex? A 3-way. And it took me a moment, but it's because of the whole 3/5 of a person thing. It's well thought out. It's like an Archer joke. Sometimes you got to Google it. Sorry, Polly. Go on, mate.
No, as an Englishman, you don't have to, that's not your
All right.
Well, what? 3/5 is not British. What?
We have fractions over here.
All right, let's just go. See, Thomas, okay, you know what? I'm going to have to edit this in real time, so here we go. See, Thomas, thank you for the donation. Africans, I swear, they want to be taken seriously and considered civilized people, but then they do questionable things because they're convinced it's some traditional tribal supernatural matter or something. Very sad. There is your commas, Polly, you second most pedantic water rat. Whew, there, I just saved your channel because I'm Thomas. That was spicy.
It was the first most pedantic water rat. Was there
That would
another
be
otter rat
Sinatra
there?
with his it's he and I.
Hey, I'm just correcting grammar.
Which he often gets wrong as well, by the way.
No, it needs to make sense without the other person.
Yeah.
You don't go, me do this. You said, I do this.
Can we just
So
point
if you
out
say,
that
I went to the pizza place, you don't say, me and blank went to the pizza place.
So they're crushing up car parts and snorting them as drugs, right?
That's what's
Can we
going on.
appreciate
Yeah.
That they're doing it on top of a piece of auto glass. Can we?
We
appreciate
can.
that?
I mean, it's all there, isn't it? Using Zebra brand matches as well. There's a spoon there, Polly, there's a spoon and a box of matches, which leads me to believe they're not just injecting them, are they? Look, you know? Yeah.
What car parts? Read the story. What car parts? What are they snorting? I don't even understand.
Someone from a fucking Fiat Uno, I think. A new craze for drug derived from crushed vehicle exhaust filters is rattling authorities in Kinshasa, the capital of Congo, triggering a campaign to stamp out the concoction and a related rash of car part thefts. Yeah, I bet rash is definitely involved there. The August police, that is the police for the month of August, rounded up and paraded nearly 100 alleged dealers and users of the drug Bombay, which means powerful in the local Lingala language, following a call to action by the Democratic Republic of Congo President Felix saying, this social phenomenon calls for collective responsibility by the whole nation. Told ministers at a weekly meeting. I'll tell you, I got in trouble at my local pub the other day, right? Because there's on a weekend, there's a fucking huge bouncer. And I don't mean huge like fat, but he is built like, he's fucking muscly as hell. Turns out he's 50 years old, and he is in better shape than anyone I've ever met. Not even at that age, you know. But when he's finished, and right, everyone's got a drink up, he just walks through the pub going, thank you, guys! Right? And it turns out that impression right there is fucking spot on. I was there on a weekday when there was no doorman, right? And it was getting late, but I was having a drink with the staff so I could stay behind. And they're going, right, can you drink up now? Can you drink up because we want to close? Yeah. And I'm going, thank you, guys. Next day, the manager comes up to me and goes, could you not do that again? I'm like, why? It was a banging impression. Yeah, but he's black. So it was kind of racist. I went, fuck off, mate. You're just jealous you can't do that same impression. It was, I'm going, it was an accent, mate. And he goes, yeah, but it would be different if you were like a trained actor. Aha! Excuse me, sir.
Who painted the Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa. Yeah. Da Vinci.
Mr.
Oh,
Shut bullshit. Have a pint on me. Love you, Drunkle.
Thank you very much, Uncle Mikey, from one uncle to another, the 1503 and the Da Vinci. Very generous of you. Vladimir Dragonoff with a $5 super chat saying, ducks have evolved to be better at graping each other. That is the silent G as well, by the way, guys. Never forget that. Yeah, he actually fucking came around. It would be different if you were like a trained actor. I'm like, mate. Why do you think I can do such a good impression of him, you know? He still wasn't happy with it. He's like, look, just don't do it again, all right? So I'm going to take my fucking degree into the pub next time I'm there. Oi, Dave, look at this. Now I'm allowed to be racist, you prick. Darren Root in the chat says, you know what that drug bust is called? A repo. Hey! Right. So an abandoned shack in the suburb of Kinshasa, in a young man seeking oblivion slits open a bag of brown powder, blending it with a couple of crushed pills using the back of a spoon. That's what the spoon was for! Before snorting the Bombay mixture with his friends. The Bombay! Isn't that what that's what they chant in fucking Black Panther, isn't it?
Yep.
The Bombay! Now, hey! That's what that fucking serum's made out of then. Jesus. Within minutes, the trio are swaying slowly, scratching themselves in a catatonic state that experts in the Congo say can cause users to stand motionless for hours or sleep for days. And, years, because you're fucking dead.
What was, air travel sickness patches? They use them to make the zombies. Fuck. Scopolamine.
Oh, like the fucking old school African zombies.
Yeah.
I know
that
what you
shit.
mean, yeah.
That shit's fucking nuts. That's what this sounds like.
Yeah, except this is called Ibompe.
Scopolamine.
Right. I'm done with African snorting engine parts. Let's talk world records that were broken this week, shall we? We have got Idaho man catches 35 grapes in his mouth while juggling. It is, of course, our main man, David Rush, who is on a mission to break as many fucking records as possible. He, in a minute, caught 35 grapes in his mouth while juggling 3 balls. Thank you for the useless red circle right there. Is there a need to watch it? No, there is not. Oregon Dog's 12-inch ears and Guinness World Record. Now we're talking, Polly.
Oh.
Now, dog ears? Fucking sign me. Look at the size of those things. He better be called Dumbo. His name's Lou. And he's 3 years old, which means those ears are only going to get bigger. Can't take him for a walk in high wind, mate, because then you're flying a fucking kite. We've got the world's largest Lego Formula 1 car assembled. Largest, yeah, that's how it's pronounced. From 500,000 bricks, which breaks the previous record of I think it was, was it a Ferrari? It was, fuck it. Oh, it was another Formula 1 car from 350,000 bricks. At 500,000 bricks, this shit is banging. By all means, look it up. We've also got in science... Is that right? Yeah. Science news. Scientists create the world's whitest paint, which could help eliminate the need for air conditioning.
Saw this.
We know about Venta Black. Blacker than black actually absorbs light to the point that it just looks like a fucking cartoon. Now we've got the whitest white.
Good credit score.
Has an ID and votes. So now it could help soak up some heat from the sun as well, which is some major fucking science in my personal opinion. If you don't think that isn't the tightest shit, then you can get the fuck out of my face. And speaking of face, who wants the best goddamn compo face I've ever fucking seen?
Me.
Oh, you know you do. Fears locals being left behind after closures in neighbourhood. The council might be saving themselves money by closing it, but tenants have got to pay for internet or bus money to pay rent. It's a large headline. I know. I'm going to put it out there right now, right? We've got post boxes. You guys got post boxes. We've got British post boxes. They're big. They're red. You know they're it's got a fucking crown on. It looks like that fucking little robot dude from Power Rangers.
That's you.
Oh,
bless you. He was like, ay. Right? I can't remember his name. Right, and also, the most interesting thing about post boxes, and this is not the first time I've said that today, but they've got the date not the date, but whoever was the king or queen at the time when that post box was put in place, it would have their royal seal on it. So you can find fucking post boxes that go back like fucking 150 years that are still there, and you can tell.
Is the queen gonna have the compo face?
No.
Oh.
Well, one day. But here it is. The post boxes, the letter boxes, mail boxes, whatever you want to call them, Alpha 5, thank you, Dexter, are being taken away. So people have got to use the internet, right, to pay their rent.
What?
Oh, but they're not happy, mate. She is not fucking happy, mate, right? Oh, my God. You know, the lady at the back is just like, what's this? Whereas this one, distraught, Polly. She is inconsolable right now. You notice on top of that post box, there is money that is being collected so they don't take the post box away. It's in a plastic jar. But that isn't all. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. She's shocked at the front. Shocked. This isn't enough. Bring in the child. Child says to the photographer, what do you want me to do? I don't know, just grimace and point. Yeah, got your back, mate. The best goddamn compo face I have ever fucking... This woman at the front is shocked. She can't believe her eyes. She can't look at the post box. She's that shocked right now.
That is hilarious.
I like the post. I like how they're so noticeable. It's cool. I like the crowns and the stamp of whatever royal the person was. That in the
is
at the
right
time.
there. That is ER2. So that is Elizabeth II. That's
nice. No, those are all very nice. But I have to ask: is this like a good cross section of people from Bristol?
They are pretty fucking bad down there, to be honest.
Jesus Christ! Like that's a rough looking bunch. I mean, kid's fine, but like the three ladies.
Oh, for now,
shit.
For now, like he's gonna grow up to be one of them, Polly. Mind you, Bristol is where Blackbeard came from as well, so don't mess with these fuckers, mate. You know what I mean? They're all fucking ruffians and pirates down there. Do you know what I mean?
It's like all right. I could deliberately invite diabetes. We got NHS. It's fine. Like,
it's fine. It's fine. That is the best goddamn compa phase I've ever. Well, that is the best compa phase I've ever seen right there.
I like that one, but I like the collection of all three of them because they're working it. They even got the kid in there. That's a compaloosia.
About to drop the hottest. Compaloosia. I love it. Looks like they're about to drop the hottest West Country album England has ever fucking seen.
Yeah, they do.
No, I do like that because the post box has been, you got a little thing on the front saying, don't post here, mate, because he's not going to get taken, right? Well, she is defying the cardboard sign by just slipping the corner in there. This woman cannot be stopped. She is a force to be reckoned with. But now I'll bring you on to a titular article, ladies and gentlemen. This particular installment of the AAA Meeting number 95 is brought to you by the tagline X-Men, because Marvel Studios may drop men from X-Men to be more inclusive, which is exactly why this particular stream is called X Them. And you may now consider yourself used. Went a bit quiet, didn't it?
It had to end on a depressing note.
It's so fucking sad, isn't it? I mean, I saw many of the replies were just like, oh, it's not the first time they did it. X-Force? Well, that's the Canadian X-Men. They just had a different name, didn't they?
No, it's not. X-Force is the form. Alpha Flight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the one who had the Sasquatch.
Yeah. And the X-Force is the former New Mutants. They were just renamed X-Force by Rob Liefeld.
No, well, it's
like reimagined. Yeah.
Although there was a Babylon Bee article that I almost brought up because it would be nice to start the show with that and end the show with that. It said Marvel has actually remedied the problem by just firing all of their female actors.
Yeah, right. We just fire you, bitches.
At this point,
is that what you wanted?
That might be the fucking.
And it's supposed to be. It's X-Men. It's like mankind. Yeah, as in humanity. Stop reading into it. I remember when I was having a conversation. Let me tell you a quick story before we go into the game. Do you have a game?
Oh, I got a game.
Oh, all right. I was just checking before. I didn't want to be presumptuous, I'm having this conversation with this girl on campus, right? And I said, I don't know. I think this read into a little bit. When it says mankind, it doesn't mean like, shaft and balls kind. It means like, humanity.
So I'm going to use that from now on. Shaft and balls kind.
That's not what I said to her, but I said it doesn't imply males. It implies like mankind. She goes, yeah, but the word man is still in there. And I said, I think you're reading too much into that.
It's also in woman.
She is the one who brought up that point. She said, even woman, it's got to still have man in it, but this little appellation to know. It's like as if women are like a derivation, a deviation from men, when biologically it's the other way around. And I said, so what, person should be used? Her actual response, she goes,
but that's got son in it.
She that's exactly what she said. She goes, that's got the word son in it. Yeah, she did. Yeah. And I said, that's just a trick of the language that even happens. It's not deliberate. And she goes, you don't understand. Words are important and their meanings, like they carry weight, psychological weight. And I'm like, you really need to stop nursing that chip on your shoulder. That's got to be a heavy load to carry around all day.
We call it a crisp over here. That is
so read your
that's some bullshit, though, isn't it? But then, I mean, she's trying to bring in biology as well. And you go like, right, X chromosome denotes it's going to be female, XY, and I always had the thing of like, oh yeah, see, like women are full people. It's just with your chromosomes a little bit broke off. Okay, well let's roll with that then. That's the same thing with woman, a little bit broke off, and now is man. Like, well, why? I don't get why these people are so fucking, so adamant on being oppressed. In the current year, as well, when it is... women arguably have it way better. But no, let's keep the fucking party rolling. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, we're oppressed. We've got all the rights that you have, but we want more. We don't just want rights. We want you to fucking check your language and say fucking... Instead of person, say per daughter. And it's people kind, Justin, isn't it? It's people kind, Justin. Hey, dude, 77 throws $2 saying 1 out of 2. My father died 2 weeks ago. Good God, man. Fucking hell. And I read the eulogy at his funeral Saturday. He was born in Germany, and I couldn't pronounce the name of the town, so I just called it foreign. No, you did not. Not your father's funeral, no. The laugh I received from my family for that joke was awesome. And I wanted to thank you guys for inspiring that joke. That was number 2 out of 2.
See?
Thank you,
Lisa lays
Hey77.
it out. Stop reading into it.
I'm so sorry about your dad, mate. That really fucking sucks. But
it does.
I mean, at least that took the edge off of it as well. This is Hey Dude 77, by the way, Sinatra. He took the video of him at the zoo, at the reptile house, asking if they had any African fight snakes. And I will never forget that. I'm so sorry, mate. I hope you're okay. Steve Dave for $1 says, leaving work with 16 boxes of Pokemon Oreos. Let's make some money, bitch. Hell yeah, Steve Dave. Get it on while we get it on in our game tonight, which is an old favourite. It is What That Tweet? Hashtag bad fairy tale endings. Of course, we all know this game. This is the game where I have brought up 10 tweets. And I have blanked out either one or, more than one words. And you got to guess what that word is in the theme of bad fairy tale endings. As a new addition to the rule, you keep guessing until one of you gets it right. Understood?
What? No.
You've played What That Tweet before. I bring up a tweet, one of the words you blanked out.
God, that didn't sound like what you just described. But all right, let's go ahead.
When you see it, you'll know it. Here we go. This is hashtag bad fairy tale endings. Terry fail endings. Jesus
no,
Christ,
I do terrible at this game, and all right, so I'll be here.
You will be here, Sinatra. Are you currently present?
Yes.
He is currently present. Let's play What That Tweet. First one is from Rick Wright at Rick Right Now. Well played. Hashtag bad fairy tale endings. The big bad wolf died from huffing and puffing blank blank.
Dank weed.
Dank straight in there, but it is not dank weed.
Good weed.
It's not good weed either. It's not weed. It's also not engine parts.
Mexican meth.
It's not Mexican meth.
Uh.
You got ham and beans in the chat with paint fumes. Not correct, but you're getting there. Exhaust filter
spray
from Living
paint.
the Dream. Gold paint. And it is Sinatra with spray paint. 1 point to the Italian team. Team Itai. On to number 2. It's from Chris P. Bacon, Senior. Hashtag bad fairy tale endings. They told Cinderella that her photos weren't ready yet. She thought, someday, my blank will come.
Prince. Prints. Yeah.
Yes. See, he's all right at this game. He's all right. Number 3. From Diane, emoji. Hashtag bad fairy tale endings. Goldilocks was arrested for...
breaking and entering. She did. She broke in to eat all their fucking porridge and shit.
Wasn't breaking and entering. But you're on the right track. You're on the right track.
Porridge theft?
It's not porridge theft. I actually can't remember the fucking answer, to be honest.
What's less than grand larceny? Misdemeanor?
Minor larceny.
Minor.
We got Advocatus
Dine
with
and dash.
illegal entry. Dine and
Dine and
dash.
dash.
Knockout Ginger. Home Invasion from Shadow Sonata.
Oh yeah, but they weren't home, so it's not home invasion.
But it is still their home. Like if you leave your home, it doesn't just make it an abode.
No, home invasion is a specific term, like that you've done a break-in and entering when people are at home, like that.
I've done a break-in again. Oh no,
that's a far worse crime, man. Imagine you're at home when some motherfuckers break in and like hold everyone hostage and like, where's your shit at? That's a far worse crime than just stealing your shit when you're out at a movie.
Well, I live alone, so that would be fucking terrifying if they took everyone hostage.
Because that would be you.
I guess so. Yeah, like what
alone. Yeah,
home alone, not abode alone. You notice?
Goldilocks was arrested for indecent exposure.
It's good. I can't remember what it was. So we'll just
Breaking and napping.
It is unlawful entry.
Oh God, that sounds British.
Yes, because we actually have laws here, right? Okay, and entrances, sir.
Untoward entrance with no egress.
Untoward entrance with no egress. Fantastic. I'm tempted to give you. I'm going to give you a point for that, Polly. There was a point on the table because no one got it. So yeah, that's yours. It is 2-1 to Polly. On to number 4. It is S. McGillicunty. Hello, friend. After years of therapy, Belle acknowledges her blank blank and separates from Beast. # bad fairy tale endings.
Paranoid schizophrenia.
Good answer, but it's not right.
It wasn't only not a beast, it wasn't a man. There was no one there at all. You're insane, lady.
It wasn't even a home. It was just a shack.
Acknowledges her... Stockholm Syndrome.
Boom!
Yeah.
Point to the pole. He's sailing ahead tonight. The guy who said,
and people
I'm
saying
this
majoring
game,
in
I'll be here.
psychology wouldn't pass when pay off. Look at this. I'm
And he took psychology in the capital of Sweden as well. He should have fucking known it was Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm's the capital of Sweden. No, okay, let's move on.
Yeah, no, I get that, yeah.
It's Gaia or Gia, I don't know, but I say GIF. Cinderella opens a glass shoe factory in LA and lost all her inventory in and it's an that's a clue, blank. # bad fairy tale endings. Earthquake for Polly.
God damn, Polly.
I usually suck at this game. What's going on here today?
He got in your mind. He psyched you out, mate. He got in your head at the beginning. He said, all right, I'll be here. But he ain't here, mate. He's fucking bringing it right now. Number 6. Justin Sneezy had to go to a blank because he kept sneezing without a mask on. # bad fairy tale endings. He's thinking now. He's not blurting out answers anymore. He's actually taking it seriously. And that will be his undoing.
To isolation, but that's not a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, it sort of is. You just need a different word for it.
Australian style, where they drag you off somewhere to like a concentration camp?
To a quarantine?
Quarantine.
It is indeed a quarantine, but you were thinking penal colony.
Yeah.
That is a point to Sinatra. And now on 2.
Had to go to a quarantine.
Yeah. Not go to quarantine. Into a quarantine as well, not into quarantine. I mean, let's just say Justin is a fucking idiot. Right, on to the next.
Justin from Canada's an idiot? You don't say.
It's people kind, Polly. Debbie's gone says, # bad fairy tale endings. Hansel and Gretel were blank blank. They are responsible for the death of the kindly old lady in the cottage in the woods.
Wanted murderers?
No. When you got Hansel and Gretel, you got to think of the country of origin here.
Sweden?
Nazis?
Germany?
Nazi
Austria?
is one of the words. Nazi is one of the words.
It is?
Real Nazis?
Not real Nazis. They were Nazis. Hansel and Gretel were little kids, weren't they, when they made their way to
Hitler Youth?
Not Hitler
Nazis,
Youth.
Kid Nazis?
Youth is the other word, but it ain't Hitler
Nazi
Youth.
youth.
Nazi Youth.
God damn.
Okay, yeah, they were Nazi youth. Yeah, I get
They were
it.
Nazi. I mean, they probably could have been as well. I mean, they did put her in the oven, didn't they? Let's be honest here. Right, on to number 8.
I thought it was going to be like Einsatzgruppen or whatever, but no, I guess not.
No. Johnny Mac says the little old woman who lived in a shoe had blank. Hashtag bad fairy tale endings.
Fungus.
Foot and mouth disease.
No, you're both wrong.
It's short, too.
Yeah, it's one word.
The little woman who lived in a shoe had shit. She's shit.
She did have
She
shit.
lived in a
Yeah,
shoe.
just shit. Yeah, it's a compost heap in the back, behind the shoe, at the heel.
Yeah. Had nothing. I'm trying to think of something that fits in it.
It is the shoe, so we're thinking feet.
The absolute fuck is AIDS. Yeah, she had AIDS. Oh, she had
not
soul.
AIDS.
Yeah. Is it
She
soul?
got soul. It's not soul.
I thought that was going to be it for sure. Okay.
The answer is in the chat.
AIDS?
But of course,
Fungus.
no one's looking at the
Neo-Nazis.
chat, right? No one's looking at the chat, right? Right?
Fungus? Gout?
Is it gout?
AIDS?
Yeah, it's got to be gout.
You both said gout. I'm going to both give you a point right there.
Give it to the chat. They got it.
Do you know what? Against my better judgment, I'm going to give it to the chat.
That's not how you get gout, is it?
From having
have
a
no
really,
idea
from
how you get
living
gout.
inside a giant shoe. No, it is not, Polly. No.
Well, then what's the joke?
Swollen foot.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why she had a really big shoe.
Johnny Mac's not that funny.
No, I never said he was. I never said he was. Categorically did not fucking say that. Right, on to number 9. Alfred Einstein says, blank, mum, came back as a zombie, blank, looking for vengeance. 2 words on this one, guys. It is, the first one is the name of the character.
What?
This makes no sense.
It is blank's mum. Came back as a zombie blank, looking for vengeance. Hashtag bad fairy tale endings. I'm going to give it to the chat already. It is Advocatus with Bambi and Deer.
Okay. I don't think that was a fairy tale, but...
No, a lot of these people are getting it mixed up with Disney. Yeah. Yeah. Hence, this one is from Dan Garrus. Hashtag bad fairy tale endings. Nemo ended up on the blank.
Hook.
Hook
Plate,
is a
grill.
good answer, but it's incorrect. Plate and grill, both good answers, but again, incorrect.
Table?
Not table.
Menu?
Look at that, and it is. We have got a tiebreaker, but there's absolutely no fucking need for it because this game of what that tweet hashtag bad fairy tale endings has ended. The independent adjudicators have just come back in. They've given me a nod and they've given me a little bit of paper. Well, it's closer to a card, really. We spare no expense here at AAA Towers. The scores are in the chat with 2 points. Sinatra says for 3 points. But this Monday Smarty Pants is Polydub with 5 whole points.
Woo!
Holy shit. What is
Nice.
it? 419?
Well,
for
that is
Sinatra
a
now?
very good question. Season 1, and we are, of course, getting up to the 90s right now. Sinatra currently at 16. Polly's new victory puts him up to 7, I think it is. It is indeed 7.
Shit.
The chat
Coming
is
up.
on 5, and the guests are on 4. There's still everything to play for here on the AAA meeting.
There really isn't anything to play for with the numbers you just said.
No, well, I mean fun. You play for fun.
All
right. As it's people kind, Justin. Right. Have we got anything we want to shield before we get the fuck out of here?
No.
I got a video going up on the 2nd channel. Go check that out.
Very nice. That is over on Sinatra 2nd.
Close enough.
Correct? Yeah. Well, Sinatra's 2nd. 2nd Sinatra.
Sinatra says 2nd.
Sinatra says 2nd. There you go. Make sure you go and check that out, guys. And, well, there we go. That's it. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go shitting in a bucket just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the... I will. We're going to be... when it comes to buckets, mate, I will. That is abuse of tools. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30... Go on.
Molly Okami said, chat is so low because of late entry. That's the fucking point.
That's it. You're behind, right? So you guys, you come in, you give the right answer, boom, you steal it from these guys. That's your advantage.
Like, okay, it's only fair if all 300 people get to play at the exact same time.
Yeah, let's get everyone in on the stream show. No one's going to be watching it anymore. We're all going to fucking... No, there's a line. We're the performers. You're the audience. And that line shall never be crossed, unless you're Viper Sword, obviously. Right. Cherokee Girl is right, though. Drunko has the best games. I'm going to give the chat another point. You still don't win, but it's a moral victory for you because of Cherokee Girl right there. She ain't wrong. She ain't fucking wrong. Mark Smart says, I don't want to ask, but do you recognise the bodies in the water? I do not recognise the bodies in the water. San Miguel says, so no video, Drunkle. Not as of today, mate. I've not released a video on a Monday in a very, very long time because I do the AAA meeting. But if you weren't here for that part of the stream, then I did go over what my schedule's going to be. Hopefully it'll be this week. If not, it's going to be definitely latest next week. The new schedule is patrons will get the video first on Wednesday, and then the video will be released on Friday. And then I'm going to do some readings. I'm going to be doing, good old My Immortal, the Harry Potter fanfic, and the Bible, which is only exclusively available to patrons. So you can go to patreon.com/drunkenuncle and get your dollars worth. I'm not in your office, but I'm in your mind.
She just came in here, took a cigarette, took my special stash of Oreos, and left.
You know, fucking, if she wants, she wants this cigarette, mate. Fucking give her your hands. Chop them off and give them to her, and then slap her in the face with them. We're going to be back on Wednesday at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm EST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island, with news, games, and bants that will make you literally die. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays for some epic gamage. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't glue yourself to a plane.
Whore you.
You're a whore.